Pradeep sir has joined with us. Praveen, kindly make him host.
I am unable to see. Can you repeat the name of the with that ID sir have joined?
Electronics.
Okay, got it.
Sir,
हेलो प्रदीप जी।
गुड मॉर्निंग, नमस्कार।
गुड मॉर्निंग सर, गुड मॉर्निंग।
एक्चुअली वो मैंने दूसरे से वो किया था,
लॉग इन होंगे। अच्छा,
ठीक
है सर, ठीक है बेटा, स्टार्ट कर सकते हो आप। स्टार्ट करें सर प्रदीप जी?
हाँ।
Okay, sir. Good morning to all dignitaries, respected teachers, Dean Student Welfare, Dr. Lakhvinder Singh ji, Deputy Dean Student Welfare, Dr. Anuradha ji, and our respected speakers, Professor Pradeep Dimri ji, Vice President IIC, Dr. Sapna Gambhir ji, and my dear juniors. As we are entering this last day of Student Induction Program 2020, I request you all to make this day most memorable and the most valuable one. Now, I will request Siddhant to please take us to today's schedule and let's start the day.
Yes, of course, Faras. Let's initiate the most important day of induction program. And for this, I would like to introduce Professor Pradeep Dimriji, Professor in Department of Electronics Engineering, for his lecture on universal human values. May I now request sir to guide and address new members of YMCA family. Please, sir.
So, Dean Student of Welfare, Deputy Dean, and other faculty members who are here, and organizers, and dear newly admitted students. I hope I am audible.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Perfectly audible, sir.
So it is nice to be among you. Always a fresh air is always welcome. And you have come here after making a sweet labor for quite some time. And I'm sure after going through the rigors of this induction program for last 6 days, you must have got a feeling of how the J.C. Bose University of Science and Technology works, and you might have got some ethos, some insight into the ethos of YMCA campus. Okay, although you are not physically present here, but you must have felt that. So today's topic is universal human values, and universal human values, as you know, is a very fashionable topic nowadays. You might be hearing this word in newspapers, in magazines, in radio, and all these things: human values, universal human values. And it has also found its place in the diktat of AICT, that every new student must be made aware of this universal human value. So please allow me to share. Have you given me the right to share?
Yes, sir, you can share your screen.
Yes, sir, you can.
Okay. So I hope this is visible to you. Is it visible, please? Can I go
Yes,
ahead?
sir. Yes, sir, it is visible.
So, as I have told you that you have come here after making lot of effort. Okay. So in life, in this universe, everybody is making effort. Okay. And what is it that we are making these effort to you? You have come here, you want to be engineer, you want to be scientist, you want to be researcher, whatever it is. So what is the basic thing that you want? Okay. So these are just questions. As I have told you that this subject is so vast. So whatever I will be talking, I will be just making a proposal. Whether you agree with it or you might choose not to agree with it, that is okay. But you just give your thought, give your thinking on these issues, and you will enjoy these things. So to fulfill the aspiration, is it what we want? जो चाहते हैं हम इसी के लिए effort करना चाहते हैं. So somebody might think that this is true. Or are we doing this to resolve our concern? We have got some चिंताएं हैं, हमारे अंदर कोई confusion है, कोई जिज्ञासा है, उसका निराकरण करने के लिए, to remove those confusions. Are we doing our efforts for that? Or is it something else that we want to address to? So what you can do is, you can make a list of all the effort that you are making. So maybe after doing this, discourse, this talk, after going through this talk, you can do that. Okay. So what is your basic aspiration? So let me give you an example. I am studying hard so that I get a degree. So you have to fill something here. How I am doing this, and then after getting a degree, what will I do? I am working diligently to earn a respective living, so this is your aspiration, what you finally want to achieve. So we will explore this. So what you are doing and what you want to become something, what you're doing and what you want to become something. So like you're studying to become an engineer, somebody might be doing internship to become a doctor, might be practicing, and that practice may lead to him to become a good farmer. Somebody is attending the coaching to become an IAS officer. There is a big craze. Doing articleship to become a good lawyer, to become a CA. I'll not say good or bad yet. Doing MBA to become a businessman, researching to become a scientist, and all this. So this is what our present effort is, and this is what we want to become. Similarly, this is the immediate thing. And after this, after becoming engineer, what we want to do? As I have told you, that you may or may not agree with these things. So that is okay. No problem with this. So somebody is studying and he wants to become the engineer to get the money. Somebody is putting his effort in this one to become the doctor. And then what he wants to earn the name, fame, do research, innovation, and all these things. If somebody wants to become the farmer, and what he wants finally, he wants to take care of his parent, because his parent have now grown old and they have put lot of effort, lot of labor in their young age. So now his son wants to take care of those things. make your family, nation proud, maybe. IAS officer, after attending coaching, he wants to become IAS officer, and then he wants to gain the expertise in area of his choice, and like this, all these things. So somebody wants, if present effort is painting, and he does like this. So we want to make this present effort, we want to make this in near future, and this is what our final aim is, final aspiration, final get away is. So these things can be put here, okay? And what is the next stage after this? So there must be some next stage after this. So we have got a present effort, and through present effort, we want to get in near future this thing. And after that, we want this. And is it something beyond this also? So let us see that. Yes, beyond this, all the things are converging to one thing. We want to be happy and we want to be prosperous. So this consciousness is there. Even a plant wants to be happy, an animal wants to be happy, a human being wants to be happy, and for that matter, everything. You take, even a machine wants to be happy. A machine doesn't like a friction. So that's why when machine is making a lot of noise, okay, it draws more power, there is a friction, so we add some lubricant, some this thing to make friction less. So what is that? That is a happy and prosperity. Everybody wants to do these things. So what is the purpose of this lecture is that this is what we are doing, this is what intermediate things it are, and then this is what finally we would be aspiring for. This is what our final aspiration is. So which is your basic aspiration? This one, or this one? 4. So I hope everybody would agree that these are the steps towards our basic aspiration, and it is a path, and this is our basic aspiration of all the people, most of the people. Okay, is there anybody who wants to be sad? Maybe 1 in 1,000 or 1 in 1,000,000,000 may want to become sad, and he may aspire to become a sad person, but most of the people would like to be that thing. Okay, so for the fulfillment of your basic aspiration, is it essential to choose steps that lead to these basic aspiration? So this is a question. As I have told you, I'll be throwing some question towards you, and you have to find out yourself what is good for you and what is logical for you. So these are the steps, and this is your aim. This is where I want to reach. So what should I choose? Okay, so there is a story I would narrate that एक व्यक्ति था, उस व्यक्ति ने नाव ली और नाव के बाद उसको नदी पार की नाव से, और फिर उस नदी को अपने सर पे रख लिया। तो किसी ने पूछा, भाई ये नदी तूने पार कर ली, इस नाव को अपने सिर पे क्यों ढो रहे हो? तो he said, I have got emotionally attached with this boat. ओके, और इसने मेरे ऊपर बहुत उपकार हैं इसके, इस नाव ने मुझे पार कराया. सो दैट इज व्हाट हैपनिंग विद वी ऑल. हम क्या है कि वी आर अटैच्ड टू दीज एफर्ट्स एंड दीज this path, rather than focusing on the aspirations. We are more focused on this one, and when we lose the focus of the aim, focus of the final achievement, then the problem comes. You might have seen, you know, big, very good players in the cricket or football or all these things. So they do not look at the, you know, this thing, immediate concern. So maybe Dhoni is planning a very big inning, and in this over he has not made some runs. But few people will curse him that he's not doing something or something like this, and he's wasting some deliveries. But you see that once he has got a big picture in his mind, and that big picture is winning for India. And what you do is that you would simply buy time for getting to that final frontier. And maybe a good bowler, he will waste some delivery. But that, of course, he's not doing it right now, but I'm talking of his, you know, prime time. So big people do not lose the focus of this thing. Take the Maradona, take the Pele, take Sachin Tendulkar, take Dhoni, or for that matter, anybody, maybe some scientist or something like this, maybe you talk of great Sankaracharya and all these things. So they had a focus towards what they wanted. That clarity was there. Okay. So if the basic aspiration is not clear, then what would happen? Okay. So if the basic aspiration is not clear, the direction of your effort may keep changing. Okay. Because you don't know where you want to go. So maybe रास्ते में आपको कोई ऐसी चीज मिल गई जिसमें आपका दिल लग गया और आप वहीं पर कोई बैठ गए, क्योंकि आपको वो क्लियर था ही नहीं मुझे वहां पे जाना है. And it may happen that you may not know because you have not visualized it properly what you wanted to do. So you may not know whether you have arrived or not. And very likely that there will be a mix of satisfaction and dissatisfaction, happiness and unhappiness. Okay. So unless our basic aspiration is not clear, or if it is a vague idea, okay, like you have put it, aim for the sky or make money and have fun. If you have got this aspiration, so this is a very vague, you don't know whether 1 crore is a good money or 1 billion is a good, 10 billion is a good money, or 1 million is a good money, or few thousand is a good money. And where fun, what is the fun? So that is again not clear. Okay. So it is, you are here, your current state is this one, and your final aspiration is be happy. Okay. We know, if we know our current state is always kabhi khushi kabhi gum. It is not completely happiness and completely unhappiness. And your basic aspiration is that complete happiness. You want it, continual happiness. Okay. That is what everybody wants, as I have told you. Even plants want this. That's why they grow. That's why they go towards light. That's why they give you, you know, they take the air, they make their food and all these things. What is driving them? That driving them is they want to aspire for a, you know, happy life. So if this is your current state and this is your basic aspiration, you know that the direction has to be this. The direction cannot be like this. Okay, then you will not reach. So it is there. So fulfilling life. Okay, so basic aspiration is definite. It does not keep changing. For most of the people it is same. And then this path we have to choose. Actually यही हमारे हाथ में है, जो हमें करना है वो डायरेक्शन और एफर्ट. तो डायरेक्शन और एफर्ट को हम कैसे बात करेंगे, अब आपको थोड़ा बहुत इसके बारे में पता लग गया होगा कि what this talk is going to be all about. Okay. Or because all the human beings. ऐसा नहीं है कि ये हिंदुस्तान का व्यक्ति ये चाहता है और चीन का नहीं चाहता है या अमेरिका का नहीं चाहता है. It is universal. It transcends boundary. It transcends your ethical origin, ethnicity. It transcends physical boundary and all these things. Okay. And what we have to do, thinking, doing something, expect to become something, expect to get to do something. Okay. So this is what we have to focus on this thing, because I don't have a control over this, and I don't have a, I haven't got this yet. And this is what I'm making the effort. So this is where I have to focus on, and this is where I have to, work on. So now that we can distinguish between basic aspiration and the path to fulfill it, what would be appropriate if your favorite path is closed? अगर आपका जो रास्ता है वो आपको ठीक से नहीं मिल रहा है. I'll give you an example. You want to become you want to study in US, to become a graduate engineer from US university, maybe Harvard or maybe some very famous so-called universities. And your income, your father's income, your parents' income does not allow it. Okay, this is an example. I wanted to go to the US for my degree, but I was forced to take the admission here by my parents. Okay, my dreams are settled. So that means that path which I was showing in the last slide, what should you do? Should you find an alternate path to achieve that final goal, final aspiration, basic aspiration? Or you should just sit there and be unhappy about it? Another example is written there. You wanted to take, computers engineering, you did not get it. So my motivation to study is gone. This is a common, I hear it from many students. Some student might be, quibbling about, भाई मुझे तो वो रूममेट चाहिए था, वो मुझे मिला नहीं. हॉस्टल वार्डन साहब ने मुझे ऐसा रूममेट दे दिया जिसके साथ मुझे पसंद नहीं है, उसके टेस्ट कुछ और हैं, उसका फिजिक कुछ और है. जो मेरी कल्पना थी अपने रूममेट की वो मुझे नहीं मिली. और आगे जाके आपको हो सकता है, अब तो वो चांसेस कम है, you may get married to someone. इसका chances, as I have told you, now very less, because you will be there are so many things have changed. But earlier people would get married to someone who they did not want. They married because of their parents or their family members or something like this. So what should you do in that case? Okay. So is your basic aspiration real happiness and prosperity? So you can do these things. You can yourself find out. So reflect on your response or reaction to the situation. So just imagine that this is my current place. This is what I wanted to do. And as I have told you, that this is just a proposal. You don't have to agree with it. You just think over it. Okay. So these are the basic questions. Do we want to be happy? Please think of it. And then think, are we happy? So find out your answer yourself. Do we want to be prosperous? Are we prosperous? Do we want the continuity of happiness and prosperity? And is it right now? So think of it. And then maybe there is a gap. Maybe it is not there. Maybe somebody somebody out of you have already got that stage that these things do not matter to you. So why is there a gap, if it is so, between our aspiration and our state of being? क्यों है ये अंतर between what we really want to be and what we are? What are we doing to fill this gap? Is it getting filled up or is it getting wider? हम अक्सर सुनते हैं कि गरीब और अमीर के बीच की खाई बढ़ती जा रही है, और वो खाई वास्तव में वही नहीं बढ़ रही है, वो हमारे अंदर भी वो खाई बढ़ रही है। क्या हम होना चाहते हैं और क्या हम हैं, इसके बीच की खाई बढ़ रही है। अगर आप अपने दादा परदादा पिताजी को पूछें, उनकी एस्पिरेशंस और उनकी जो बात थी उसमें कितना अंतर था, और अब आप देखें तो विल एक्सप्लोर दिस। ठीक है, तो व्हाट वी आर डूइंग अबाउट इट। तो क्या हम सुखी होना चाहते हैं? हम होना चाहते हैं, ज्यादातर लोग होना चाहते हैं। क्या हम समृद्ध होना चाहते हैं, प्रॉस्पर होना चाहिए? हाँ, होना चाहते हैं। इसके लिए हम क्या कर रहे हैं? स्टडीइंग हार्ड only for earning money, ensuring physical facility and its accumulation. तो हम ये कर रहे हैं क्या? Do you want the continuity of happiness and prosperity? ये सारा कर रहे हैं क्या? कर रहे हैं। आप खुद देखिए, तो क्या हमने assume कर लिया है, have we come to this conclusion that happiness and prosperity will be ensured when we have enough physical facility? Is it so? Think of it. What efforts are we making other than accumulation of physical facility? हमने छोटे शहर से आए, दिल्ली एनसीआर में आए, यहाँ पर हमारा एक सपना था कि एक घर होना चाहिए। जब तक घर नहीं था तब तक we were thinking of house. जब घर मिल गया, then we have started thinking of a bungalow. Then we start increasing that. Maybe इसमें ये होना चाहिए, उसमें ये होना चाहिए। Maybe अभी मैंने 10 सेक्टर में लिया, फिर 16 सेक्टर में लेना चाहिए, फिर दिल्ली में लेना चाहिए, फिर इस अपार्टमेंट में लेना चाहिए, इसमें लेना चाहिए। So think of it. I'm not being judgmental. You please, you do this. Let us compare what happens to animal and what happens to human being. जैसे हम गाय की बात करें, शेर की बात करें, किसी भी पशु की बात करें, आपने देखा होगा शेर शिकार करता है, और जब शिकार करके उसका पेट भर जाता है, when his stomach is full, उसके बाद उसके सामने हिरन भी आ जाए तो वो उसको जो है उसकी तरफ देखता भी नहीं। गाय होती है, जब उसको भूख लगती है घास खाती है, और जब पेट भर जाता है, घास मिल जाती है, तो आराम से जुगाली करनी बैठ जाती है। You must have observed this. Observe it, please. आज इसके बाद ऑब्जर्व करिए क्या हो रहा है। And what happens with the human being? When a human being has lack of physical facility, he becomes uncomfortable. उसे इसकी वो लगती है। आज आपके पास लैपटॉप नहीं है, आप चाहते हो, अपने पिताजी को कहते हो मुझे लैपटॉप जरूर चाहिए, उससे मेरी पढ़ाई में मुझे सुविधा मिलेगी। पिताजी लैपटॉप दे देते हैं, उसके बाद फिर एक नई समस्या शुरू हो जाती है। Then you think of other physical facility. So once you get that physical facility, you forget about it, what you have got, and you start thinking about 100 of other things. फिर उसके बाद आप उसको enjoy भी नहीं करते, एक दिन करते हो, 2 दिन करते हो, उसके बाद 100 और चीजों के बारे में आप सोचने लगते हो। So what is the difference? Physical facility is necessary for human being, of course. हमें घर चाहिए, necessary है, लेकिन उसके बाद हमें जो है कुछ और भी चाहिए होता। तो now the basic question is, जो हमारी समस्याएं हैं, जो हमारे अंदर जो अशांति है, जो अनहैप्पीनेस है, जो instability है, why it is there? Is it due to lack of physical facility, or is it due to lack of fulfillment of relationship? Think of it. देखिए इसके बारे में सोचिए. And then you think of it कि आप सुविधा जुटाने के लिए to earn that facility, to earn that physical facility, that material facility, effort आप उसके लिए लगा रहे हैं या for fulfillment in that relationship उसके लिए आप लगा रहे हैं. तो ज्यादातर आप खुद करिए, बात करिए, अपने समय का कितना प्रतिशत, अपनी ऊर्जा का कितना प्रतिशत आप इस दिशा में लगा रहे हैं. Find out yourself. So I'll tell you a story you might have heard कि एक वृद्ध महिला रहती है और वो वृद्ध महिला जो है सिलाई कर रही होती, तो सुई धागे से सिलाई कर रही होती है. सिलाई करते समय उसकी जो है सुई गिर जाती है, और जब सुई गिर जाती है तो वो सुई ढूंढने लगती है. तो इन द मीन टाइम उसके पड़ोसी आता है, पड़ोसी लड़का, वो पूछता है, अम्मा क्या ढूंढ रही हो? कहती बेटा मेरा ना सुई गिर गई है, उसे ढूंढ रही. तो वो ढूंढने लगता है, काफी देर तक उसे नहीं मिलता. अम्मा बताओ सुई गिरी कहाँ पे थी? तो वो कहती है बेटा सुई तो ये झोपड़ी के अंदर, कमरे के अंदर गिरी थी. कमरे के अंदर गिरी थी तो आप बाहर क्यों ढूंढ रहे हो? कहती बेटा अंदर अंधेरा है, बाहर जो है उजाला है, इसलिए मैं उजाले में ढूंढ रही हूँ, क्योंकि अंदर मेरे को दिखेगा नहीं. The story may seem to be funny, but we all are doing it. हमने सुई कहीं और खोई है और हम उसे ढूंढ कहीं और रहे हैं. So we want that the reason of our unhappiness is non-fulfillment of the relationship, but we are making more and more effort for earning this material facility, this physical facility, and that is where problem is. Okay, so the unhappiness is more due to lack of fulfillment in relationship, and most of the time and effort we are spending in physical facility. तो सुई जो है कहीं और खोई हुई है और हम ढूंढ उसे कहीं और रहे हैं. So that is there. So this is there. So मनुष्य के लिए physical facility भी आवश्यक है और relationship भी आवश्यक है. ध्यान से देखें तो मनुष्य और पशु के बीच यही एक मूलभूत अंतर है. This is the fundamental difference. What is the fundamental difference? That animal get the physical facility, he is satisfied. He does not think of other things. In case of animals, physical facility is necessary, and it is also necessary for the human being also. But this is the complete, adequate. This is adequate for animal, but this is not adequate for human being. All the human being, they think of other things also. So this will tell you the story, relationship with human being, physical facility with nature, and for animal this is largely adequate and it is also necessary. आपने देखा नहीं होगा कि जो है शेर, बकरी, गाय, ये जो है इस चीज के बारे में सोचें. That is complete. So that is the basic difference between the consciousness of human consciousness and मानव चेतना और पशु की चेतना. Okay. So we do get into the arguments, opposition and fight even in the family. आप क्या होगा, आपकी सिस्टर होगी, आपके भाई होंगे, आपके दोस्त होंगे, उनसे आप लड़ते हो, and after that we say sorry, patch up and promise not to fight it in future. ठीक है, अपनी दीदी को आप कहते हो कि सॉरी, कल से मैं नहीं दिल दुखाऊंगा। लेकिन उसके बाद फिर वही कहानी शुरू हो जाती है। और ये क्यों होती है? मोस्ट ऑफ द थिंग्स आपने अपने घर में थोड़ा देखिए, किस बात पर फाइट होती है, आपके पेरेंट्स की, आपके पड़ोसी के साथ किस बात पे फाइट होती है? क्या ये बहुत बड़ी चीजें हैं जिनके लिए फाइट होती है? क्या ये इतनी जरूरी चीजें हैं कि इनके बिना जो है काम नहीं चल सकता? थिंक ऑफ इट, इवन अ स्मॉल थिंग would lead to, in family, in your life, to the divorce. Okay, and you'll think of it. ये क्यों हो रहा है? Why this is happening? Is it because of lack of physical facility? Is it because of a problem in our attitude? So in spite of our acceptance for relationship, why it is happening? Okay, so this is what we come to. Right understanding is also necessary for human being. Okay, so जो पिछली वाली बातें थी वो तो थी, फिजिकल फैसिलिटी थी, फिजिकल फैसिलिटी से पूरी बात नहीं हुई थी, और क्या बात जरूरी है? तो अंडरस्टैंडिंग इज ऑल्सो नेसेसरी फॉर ह्यूमन बीइंग टू हैव ए स्टडी रिलेशनशिप। हम बात बहुत सुनते हैं कि अंडरस्टैंडिंग होनी चाहिए, अंडरस्टैंडिंग होनी चाहिए। व्हाट इज दैट अंडरस्टैंडिंग? तो ये सारी चीजें आती हैं। तो राइट अंडरस्टैंडिंग, रिलेशनशिप एंड फिजिकल फैसिलिटी, ओके, all three are required. Something redundant? Is anything more required? सोचिए इस बारे में। हमें फिजिकल फैसिलिटी चाहिए, इसके बिना चल जाएगा क्या? चल सकता है या नहीं? आप सोचिए। रिलेशनशिप के बिना चल सकता है क्या ह्यूमन बीइंग का? सोचिए इस बारे में। बड़े बड़े तपस्वी इसको कर सकते हैं। राइट अंडरस्टैंडिंग के बिना चल सकता है क्या? So think of it. I would again narrate a story. I have heard it recently कि दो लोग थे, और वो दो लोग जो है ऐसे बीमार हो गए, और बीमार होके उन दोनों को एक रूम शेयर करना पड़ा एक अस्पताल में। तो एक इधर था और एक उसके बगल में था। तो जो एक बंदे ने पूछा, वो क्या होता था, वो खिड़की के पास था, और रोज दोनों की आपस में बोलचाल भी हो गई, दोस्ती भी हो गई। तो जब भी डॉक्टर का राउंड होता, उसके बाद वो जो खिड़की के पास वाला वो था, बंदा था, वो खिड़की खोलता, बाहर देखता, और वो दूसरा बंदा पूछता, यार बाहर के क्या हाल है? तो वो कहता, बाहर के हाल बहुत बढ़िया है, बाहर खिली धूप है, बाहर जो है फूल खिले हुए हैं, बाहर बड़ा अच्छा पार्क में लोग घूम रहे हैं, फव्वारा है, ये सारा है, वो कहता। तो this fellow started, started feeling jealous about all these things. यार मैं भी उतना ही पैसा लेता हूँ, पैसा देता हूँ डॉक्टर को, हॉस्पिटल को, और वो भी उतना ही पैसा देता है, लेकिन वो प्रकृति को एंजॉय करता है, मैं नहीं करता हूँ। And after some time, it became intolerable for the other person. तो एक रात क्या हुआ कि जो खिड़की के पास जो बंदा था, वो उसकी हालत खराब हो गई, उसकी स्वास्थ्य खराब हो गया, तबीयत खराब हो गया। He was in a big pain and he was grasping for breath. This fellow said, ये मर भी जाए तो ठीक ही है. He did not call the doctor, although he could. उसे समझ आ रही थी, वो बता सकता था, एक डॉक्टर को बता सकता था. And next day, what happened? When the doctor came, he checked it. That fellow was gone. उसकी मृत्यु हो चुकी थी. This fellow said, चलो. जब उसके बाद वो हुई, तो उसने बोला डॉक्टर को, डॉक्टर, can I now request something? He said, yes, okay. So he said, can you put my bed near that window? I said, of course. वो देखा, वो उसका बेड शिफ्ट हो गया. जब बेड शिफ्ट हो गया तो ही सेड कि कल मैं सुबह होगा, रात की बात थी, कल सुबह होगा, मैं खिड़की खोलूंगा और वो नज़ारे देखूंगा जिसका कि वो जो मेरा पड़ोसी बेड में जिसकी मृत्यु हो चुकी है उसको देखूंगा और एंजॉय करूंगा. नेक्स्ट डे डॉक्टर केम राउंड ऑन द राउंड एंड देन ही वो कर्टेन बोला, मैं देख सकता हूँ बाहर? हाँ, क्या देख सकते हो. उसने कर्टेन खोले, बाहर देखा तो बाहर जो है कुछ भी नहीं था. एक जो है दीवार थी और वो दीवार से इसका सारा कुछ बंद हो रखा था. He said, why did he did such things? वो झूठ क्यों कह रहा था? Then he asked the nurse कि वो बंदा झूठ क्यों कह रहा था. The nurse said, वो बंदा इसलिए कह रहा था कि मैं जो है, मैं चाहता हूं कि मेरे बगल वाला जो मरीज है, जो मेरा साथी है, उसको मैं अच्छी अच्छी बात बताऊं तो उसमें पॉजिटिविटी आए और वो इस बात को समझे and he would get, cured quickly. So he was in that mode. This fellow understood it terribly, and what was the result? Result was that. So right understanding is very necessary. So are we working on all three? Are we doing something in this? And are we working on the higher priority makes it easier to deal with the lower priority? Are we doing it with the higher priority? Think of it. सोचिए इस बारे में. कहीं ऐसा तो नहीं है कि मैं बड़ी पिक्चर के लिए छोटी पिक्चर को तवज्जो दे रहा हूं. तो according to this is the priority. So this is the first priority, this is the second priority. This gets the least priority for us for fulfilling our basic aspiration. But where are we putting our best effort? Maybe here. यहाँ पे हमारा सारा जोर है, फिर उसके बाद जोर यहाँ पे है, इस पे लीस्ट जोर है, जबकि होना क्या है, ये चीज. So this pyramid of ours is totally उल्टा. And जब उल्टा होता है तो क्या होता है आपको ध्यान है ही, आप लोग समझते हैं. So relationship, physical facility. So if we have got right understanding, so this leads to the mutual happiness. Okay, ऐसा नहीं है कि आप बहुत हैप्पी हो और आपकी सिस्टर, आपकी वाइफ, आपकी गर्लफ्रेंड हैप्पी नहीं है और आप उससे अच्छा मान सकते हो क्या? सोचिए इस बारे में. और आपके पास तो अच्छी फिजिकल फैसिलिटी है लेकिन आपके भाई के पास नहीं है, वो दरिद्र है. दरिद्र नहीं कहना चाहिए, वो उसके पास materialistically is not so well off. Is it desirable? Is it fulfilling life? Think of it. I will not pass on judgment. So if we are living with all three, then we are living with continuous happiness. Then this is continuous happiness. Human being can be fulfilled. Okay? उसका एम कुछ भी हो सकता है, लेकिन इस सारी चीज के बारे में उसे सोचना चाहिए. ओके, This leads to lack of this leads to unhappiness. It also makes other unhappy. Relationship will not only make you unhappy, it will make your partner also unhappy. That partner could be your hostel mate, it could be your sibling, आपके भाई बहन, it could be your girlfriend, it could be your wife, it could be anything, it could be teacher, relationship with teacher, and the teacher wants something from you and you are not caring about that thing, or vice versa. So either of you or both of you will be unhappy, and if either of you are unhappy, what will happen to that? And if physical facility is also lacking, so I might be, very well off, but have I exploited others? दो भाई हैं, एक भाई बड़े भाई ने कुछ जोड़ तोड़ करके अपनी प्रॉपर्टी, अपने पेरेंटल प्रॉपर्टी हासिल कर ली, दूसरा रह गया. कौरव और पांडवों वाली सिचुएशन. ओके, वन वाज जो पांडु थे, उनके पुत्रों को 5 गांव को देने में भी उनको समस्या थी और खुद को ले लिया. तो व्हाट हैपेंस टू दैट? थिंक ऑफ इट. So if we are living only for physical facility, then we are living with the animal consciousness. Think of it. देखिए, we want to live with animal consciousness or human consciousness, human value or animal values. I'm not कई मामलों में animals हमसे ज़्यादा caring होते हैं. So this is there. So we have to, when is the blissful or happy life, when does it occur? When there's a harmony. Okay, देखा कभी आपने किसी महान खिलाड़ी को खेलते हुए, महान म्यूजिशियन को बांसुरी बजाते हुए, तबला बजाते हुए, उस्ताद बिस्मिल्लाह खान को शहनाई बजाते हुए, पंडित हरि प्रसाद चौरसिया जी को बांसुरी बजाते हुए देखा है कभी? देखा कभी बस बेस्ट बॉलर को बॉलिंग करते हुए? इट इज अ ट्रीट टू वॉच. हिज होल बॉडी एंड इवन माइंड इज इन हार्मनी, एंड दैट हार्मनी इज जो रिदम जिसे कहते हैं, लय, सब कुछ लय में. जब वो बॉल फेंक रहा है तो लय के साथ फेंक रहा है. Smooth action जिसे कहते हैं. Our commentator always try to do these things. So that harmony within yourself, within the human being, harmony in the family, harmony in the society, and then harmony with the nature and existence, your environment. जो ब्रह्मांड है, जब हम कहते हैं अपना जो मंत्र है, ओम ध्यो शांतिरंतरिक्ष शांति पृथ्वी शांतिरापः शांतिरौषधयः, सब में शांति, अंतरिक्ष में शांति, पृथ्वी में शांति, वनस्पति, all vegetations में शांति. They are in harmony with everything. If that is there, then what a good universe would it be. Okay, तो हम ये चाहिए, ये किसके हाथ में है, इसको एक्सप्लोर करेंगे. तो हैप्पीनेस इज समरसता, लय, संगीत, व्यवस्था. एंड व्हाट इज अनहैप्पीनेस? अंतर्विरोध, कन्फ्लिक्ट, अव्यवस्था. अगर हम इसमें रह रहे हैं तो दुख है, और इसमें रह रहे हैं तो सुख है. ओके, सो दैट मीन्स द फीलिंग ऑफ हैविंग मोर देन द रिक्वायर्ड फिजिकल फैसिलिटी, ये जो है आपका फिजिकल एस्पेक्ट्स है, वो प्रॉस्पेरिटी के बाद की तरह इसको डिफाइन किया जा सकता है कि मेरे पास आवश्यक सुविधा से अधिक की उपलब्धि है, मैं प्रोडक्ट प्रोड्यूस कर रहा हूं, तो देन आई विल से दैट दिस इज योर प्रॉस्पेरिटी. जनरली वी कॉल इट. ओके, बट think of it, जो समृद्ध व्यक्ति है वो सदुपयोग का, गुड यूज, और दूसरे का पोषण करने का सोचता है। और जो इसको बदल दीजिए, समृद्ध की जगह दरिद्र रखिए, सदुपयोग की जगह वो संग्रह रखता है, पोषण की जगह शोषण रखता है। और दरिद्र व्यक्ति किसकी बात करता है? संग्रह और शोषण। और समृद्ध व्यक्ति सदुपयोग और पोषण। तो देयर इज अ ओल्ड श्लोक कि जो अच्छे लोग हैं और बुरे लोग, उनके पास अगर कुछ चीजें आती हैं तो वो उसका कैसे प्रयोग करते हैं। तो विद्या विवादाय धनम मदाय शक्ति परेशान परपीडनाय खलस्य साधु विपरीत मेतद ज्ञानाय दानाय च रक्षणाय। तो अगर किसी गलत व्यक्ति, दुर्जन व्यक्ति के पास अगर विद्या आती है तो वो उसका विवाद के लिए उपयोग करेगा। धनम मदाय, अगर उसके पास धन आ जाता है तो वो उसको घमंड के लिए यूज करेगा, अहंकार के लिए यूज करेगा। शक्ति परेशान परपीड़न, और अगर उसके पास शक्ति आ जाए तो वो शक्ति का प्रयोग दूसरों को परेशान करने के लिए करेगा। लेकिन इसके विपरीत अगर सज्जन के पास विद्या आ जाए तो उसका ज्ञान के लिए, और धन आ जाए तो उसका दान के लिए, और शक्ति आ जाए तो दूसरों की जो कमजोर है उनकी रक्षा के लिए उपयोग करेगा। व्हाट हैज चेंज्ड? विद्या भी उसके पास आई, धन भी उसके पास आया और शक्ति भी आया, लेकिन उपयोग दूसरा किया। तो व्हाट हैज चेंज्ड? थिंक ऑफ इट। तो these things, right understanding, relationship and physical facility, ये जो है आपकी करंट स्टेट है। और यहाँ आप जाना चाहते हो, क्या जाना चाहते हो? राइट अंडरस्टैंडिंग, रिलेशनशिप, फिजिकल फैसिलिटी, किसके लिए? म्यूचुअल हैप्पीनेस के लिए, म्यूचुअल प्रॉस्पेरिटी के लिए। अनहैप्पीनेस और ऑब्जर्वेशन, ये सब कुछ है, यहाँ है हम, और यहाँ हम जाते हैं। तो दैट वी विल कॉल द फुलफिलिंग लाइफ। ओके, so that is the whole thing. Okay, so we have to develop a holistic perspective about all these things. What about ourselves, our family, friends, classmates, seniors, teachers, everybody? Think of holistic. अभी हम लोग जो मार्च से फरवरी मार्च से we are living in a very terrible environment. Who is to blame for this? Of course, we are to blame for this, not you particularly, but human beings are responsible for it. They have, they have digressed the diversity, natural diversity, जो आपका हर एक का एक रहने का अंदाज होता है। तो जब ह्यूमन बीइंग डाइग्रेस करके एनिमल्स किंगडम में जाके उनकी एनक्रोच करता है उनकी फ्रीडम को, then there will be a conflict, and conflict always lead to bad things. So this bad things, corona, that has happened to us, so maybe that is, we have not thought of holistically our food habits, our habitat, and our all other these things, are they in harmony? So those things we have to think of it. Okay, so you take these things, बता दीजिए, इसको लिखिए, अपने पास समझिए कि आपकी क्या क्या इसके बारे में वो हैं. Also find how much time and effort you put in every day in these 3 areas. क्या मनी के लिए, नेम, फेम, अटेंशन, गुड फूड, लेटेस्ट बाइक, पीस ऑफ माइंड, गुड, you think of it. What is your aspiration? And right understanding is there or not, or relationship is there or not, physical facility, all think of it. Okay, and how much time do you put it? So college वर्क में कितना करते हैं, ईटिंग में कितना करते हैं, स्लीपिंग में कितना करते हैं, टीवी में कितना करते हैं, इसमें मोबाइल भी आ जाएगा. Of course mobile takes a chunk of time for your I'm not saying, I'm not judgmental whether your mobile is good or bad, or you yourself find out. what happens when you overdo certain things and all these things. So I think we are almost come to the end of this session, and there will be also next session also. So we'll continue with these things. So I'll end it here, and we'll continue in the next lecture with this thing. So that's all I wanted to say. If you want to share something, you can write in the chat box so that I can think of those some issues quickly maybe. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Now we have with us Vasundhara Eco Club. They are taking tree pledge to make the world green, that is by tree plantation. Trees have been long a subject of interest and a topic of discussion, and it's no wonder they represent life, growth, peace, and nature. Trees teaches us to stay rooted while soaring to the great heights. But even after the immense importance of trees, some people take it for granted and they start to deplete the Mother Earth of its beauty and majesty without realizing the scope of damage they have done. We invite everyone to join the tree pledge. If we even plant one tree, we could significantly reduce the negative impact of climate changes. We need everyone's help for this to plant new trees and save the existing ones. So I request everyone to stretch your hand and get ready for the tree pledge. So may I now request Ashwarya ma'am for the pledge. Please ma'am.
Yes. Just a second. Is my screen visible to everyone?
Yes ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So good morning, everyone. And first of all, I would like to welcome all the newly admitted students on behalf of Vasundhara Environment Society. And before we begin with the pledge, I just want to give a quick introduction about my department and Vasundhara Eco Club, because I feel newcomers must be having questions regarding our club, like what Vasundhara Eco Club do and what are the activities that our club organizes and how they can join our club. So let's begin. So as you can see, just a second, let me remove this. Yes. So Department of Environmental Sciences basically imparts education in emerging areas of environment such as water, air, soil pollution control, climate change, resource conservation, sustainable development, and further basically the environmental impact assessment activities. And basically, the students are not only provided with the intensive practical training on modern instrumentations for environmental analysis, but also proper ambience is given to inculcate soft skills, human values, sports, cultural, and other societal contributions. So basically, we offer MSc Environmental Sciences and PhD. Now, Vasundhara Eco Club, the Environment Society of JC University of Science and Technology, YMC Faridabad. This Vasundhara Eco Club is created by Dr. Renuka Gupta ma'am, Chairperson, Department of Environmental Sciences, JC Bose, UST, YMCA. You can see that this is the logo of our club, basically an eye, and in the center, the hand is giving the picture of the tree, which is basically protecting our environment. So the logo gives a clear message of a vision for sustainable environment, and this is what Vasundhara Eco Club focuses on. So basically, the club aims at spreading awareness regarding the everyday concerns about environment among students, staff, and society. It is focused upon various activities along with the society in the field of environmental protection and conservation through initiatives in mainly these areas: water conservation and water management, waste management, planting trees, and eliminating the use of plastic and other non-biodegradable materials. So those students who have interest in all these sectors, they are very welcome to join our club. Now, how can you join the Vasundhara Eco Club? So we would love to acknowledge interested students who want to be part of our Eco Club. You can register yourselves by filling this membership form. So once you go to the university website, then you have to see for the Department of Environmental Sciences. There you will get the link of all these Vasundhara Eco Club membership form, Eco Brick Challenge, and Pledge Taking Challenge, which I will discuss further in the PPT. So this is the link for the Vasundhara Eco Club membership form, and you guys can register here. And if you want to see our Facebook page and Insta page, you can go through these links. You will get an idea of our club, and there we generally give the updates of daily activities, and other further information will be available on these links only. So you can contact us also, and you can mail us also for any other queries. Coming to the extra co-curricular activities, expert lectures, talks are conducted from various industries and institutes. We also organize webinars, conferences, workshops, seminars related to environment awareness mainly. We have also organized Plastic Waste Free India campaign, Swachhta Hi Seva, online Earth challenges amid COVID-19. This was also organized during the pandemic. And we also organized one-day international webinar that was organized on science and engineering for nature conservation by our department in association with the Unnat Bharati Abhiyan. So these are the banners you can see that we organized the one-day international webinar, and we invited delegates from different industries and institutes, and it was a wonderful webinar organized by our department. So you'll get the task, basically you will get the basically a platform to experience all these activities. Like you will get a platform to participate in online quiz competition, to attend the webinars, and this is another a value added course on green technologies and environmental sustainability. This is also an additional course in which you guys can take part. So you will get all the flavors here if you join our club. So these are the basically pictures showing 1 week for one nation, and we organized online competition like plantation selfie contest, online basically photography competitions. So these are the banners you can see. We also organized Haryali Parv celebration event in our college. So basically, there was a selfie contest named Paudha Mera Dost that was launched on August 13, 2019. In these, basically, students and staff volunteers were asked to adopt a plant sapling in the university campus, and they took a selfie with their adopted plant, captioning Paudha Mera Dost, and they updated on the Facebook page, and there was a good, huge number of response received by us. So these are the events that are basically Vasundhara Eco Club organizes. So you can see here the pictures. Basically, our Honorable VC Sir addressing the students, and our chairperson is also addressing in the event. These are the group pictures from the event Paudha Mera Dost, and this is basically the pictures showing the poster competition that was organized by our department. The next pictures are showing the events that were organized. The competition name was Best Out of Waste. So students made this tree plantation using the waste material tires. So this is the basically all the pictures from our events. So now what are the ongoing activities? We are also organizing an EcoBrick challenge from 2nd December to 21st December, and it is still going on, and you guys can take part in this. Now, what is EcoBrick? I'll explain that. EcoBrick is basically a plastic bottle packed with used plastic to set a density. They serve as a reusable building blocks. EcoBricks can be used to produce various items, including furniture, garden walls, and other structures. So if it's visible, can anyone tell me that the bottle is visible or not?
Visible, ma'am.
Okay, so what you need to do is you need to collect the plastics, whatever plastics that is generated at your home. You need to just make sure that it is properly folded, and you need to put it in the empty bottle. Make sure you just press this with any stick, and it should be like this. जैसे ही प्लास्टिक भरता जाएगा, it should not be pressed like very hard press नहीं होना चाहिए. Completely fill होने के बाद आपकी eco brick ऐसे ready हो जाएगी. So these are the eco bricks that I have made. इससे क्या होगा, प्लास्टिक की प्रॉब्लम हो रही है वो हम इसे सेव कर लेंगे. कितना घर में प्लास्टिक जनरेट हो रहा है वो सारा इस एक इको ब्रिक बॉटल में आ जाएगा. ये इको ब्रिक जो बनी थी बेसिकली 1 month लगा था, क्योंकि इतना सारा प्लास्टिक इसमें आ जाएगा. इंस्टेड ऑफ थ्रोइंग इट आउटसाइड, आप इसको अपनी कोई भी घर में खाली बॉटल होगी, आप उसमें इसको प्लास्टिक को डाल दीजिए और इसको इकोब्रिक के फॉर्म में रेडी करके आप हमारे डिपार्टमेंट में दे सकते हैं. सो दिस इज द इकोब्रिक चैलेंज विच यू कैन इन विच यू कैन पार्टिसिपेट. So moving further now, how can you participate? You can register on this link. The link will be again you can avail from the university website, and each participant has to make one eco brick. You can contribute more than one if you want, but like you can contribute one eco brick if you are comfortable in that. Then the bottle size should be 2 liters. Now if you have some other size bottle, you can obviously make that also, but we are making a standard size of 2 liter for the eco brick. And once your eco brick is ready, you can submit this to the Department of Environmental Sciences. So this is a very positive and a good cause which we are working. Now what is the use of eco brick? See, in this picture, you can see the tree planter is made using the eco bricks, and the relevant structures are also made. So we are planning to make something related to eco brick in our university. So these are the pictures you can have a look on. Sofa is made from that, the snake park, and this another module, the home, is made from eco brick. So eco brick is really a good concept because we are saving the lot of plastic that is obviously harming our aquatic life and the land degradation also. So this is the activity which we are organizing. Now this activity is in association with Paryavaran Sarakshan Gatividhi. I basically am MSc student and I have participated in this activity. So you can see here the pictures where I am working on the eco brick. It's very simple. You just need to collect the plastic, the wrappers that are generated in your home in day-to-day life, collect them, make sure that they are not wet. So they should be properly dried, and you need to put that in the empty plastic bottle. Make sure you press it with a stick or something, whatever you have. And then the eco brick should be tightly. It should not be loosened enough. टाइट होना चाहिए. अगर लूज होगा, इको ब्रिक इज नॉट रेडी फॉर द यूज्ड फॉर एनीथिंग. मटेरियल जो भी बनाएंगे वो टाइट होना चाहिए, वो लूज नहीं होना चाहिए. सो मेक श्योर आप इसमें काफी प्लास्टिक्स इनकलकेट करें. And then these are the eco bricks that I've made. I'm making more eco bricks also. So this was one of the activity which is ongoing, and another activity is pledge taking activity that is today. And another activity is National Conference on Advances in Civil Engineering and Environmental Sciences. That is also organized by our department, and this is a future upcoming activity that will be conducted in January 14 to 15, 2021. Now, the pledge taking activity, basically, first of all, ask yourself what you can do to make a positive difference and do it. We have created a pledge page and would like you to sign up there. And by visiting our webpage, you can obviously sign there. And once you fill all your details, once you take pledge there, you will get the certificate. It's automatically generated. So please visit there also. So with this, I request everyone to take pledge with me. And this activity is especially for the newly comers, because I think this is one of the best initiative to congratulate them, because this is the I think best far good basically उनकी journey के लिए बहुत अच्छा रहेगा. So I think let's take the pledge. I pledge to recycle, prevent pollution, and slow climate change. I will encourage my family and friends to follow the 5 R's: refuse, reduce, reuse, repurpose, and recycle. I will walk, carpool, and take public transportation and conserve energy and water to help protect the environment for a better planet Earth. Be proud that you are making a difference and encourage others to do the same. Remember, we do things more often when they have some personal values assigned to them, because this is one of the most important causes you will ever take on, because it means we are creating a clean, sustainable environment for future generations to live in. So with this, I end my pledge. And if you have any queries, you can contact me. I'm Aishwarya Mahajan, Sundra Eco Club Coordinator. So you can contact me. And with this, I end my pledge here, and a small message from Vasundhara Eco Club to all the newcomers. Keep social distancing, stay home, stay safe, and have a nice day. Over to you, admin team.
Thank you so much, ma'am. What we are doing to forest is nothing but a mirror reflection of what we are doing to ourselves. So guys, this wasn't only a pledge. Take it as your responsibility to save the Mother Earth and help plants to survive in your locality. Locality might sound as large. So guys, start from your own home and spread green all around. With this, it's time for a short break. We will continue after 10 minutes. So participants are supposed to stay in the same meeting. Please don't leave the meeting. We will be continuing soon.
And also just a reminder that today you have to join again at 2 p.m. instead of 2:30 for the talent hunt show purpose.
Hello, Madam Sapna. Good morning.
मॉर्निंग डॉक्टर सपना आवाज कम आ रही है सपना मैम
Hello.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, yes. It's okay now.
Morning, sir.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning.
Good morning,
So
ma'am.
can we
Morning,
start
Sapna
now?
ma'am.
Hanji,
Ma'am Sapna?
I am ready,
Can we
ma'am.
start? Okay.
All right.
Okay, you can start now.
Yes, so sure. Welcome back, guys, and let's continue with the same enthusiasm and energy. Nobody is born as a winner. To be a winner, one must plan to win, prepare to win, and expect to win. Here at JC Bose University, we not only value the academics, but also our creative tendencies and cultivate it into something great which stays with our students forever. It brings the wide-ranging expansion in students' capability and disposition, thereby increasing their chances of sustaining in the ever-fierce practical world. And the innovation needs a support like IIC and their team. When our request Vice President of Institutions Innovation Council, Dr. Sapna Gambhir ji, to address our students and make them informed about Institutions Innovation Council.
Am I audible to all?
Ji,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am,
Ji.
you are
Okay,
audible.
okay, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning to one and all present here. A warm welcome to all newly admitted students to this university. First of all, I would like to congratulate them for your admission in the university premises, though it's a virtual one this time. First, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Dr. Sapna Gambhir, Vice President, Institutions Innovation Council, and Associate Professor of Department of Computer Engineering of this university. Right? I would like to start my presentation with the saying that if you are saying impossible is a word in any dictionary, impossible only means you haven't found the solution yet. And this is the objective of the IIC, to provide you the solution, to provide you the resources, to provide you the environment so that you can remove this word from your dictionary as well. Okay, I'm here to share with you the various facilities that are provided by the IIC to the students. I would like to share all that with you all. Can I share my screen? Host, can I share my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. I think now the screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Now, our cell is Institutions Innovation Council. As we are currently running the third version of our IIC, it was established or launched in 2018. Our IIC is an entity of Ministry of Education, Government of India, as well the AICT, which is All India Council of Technical Education. Under the flagship of these two government bodies, one vertical is there, which is an innovation cell. And in 2018, this innovation cell has launched around 927 IICs all over the India. And I'm very happy to share with you all one were among that. these are the visions or the missions which we have from the government in order to provide the resources or in order to foster the innovation culture in the university. Under this vision, we have to encourage ideation, creativity among the universities, organizations, among the students and the faculties. The innovation cell says there are 4 flags. One is the innovation, for which students have first to identify or to think of the various problems surrounding their environments, and then identify the problems, come up with the solutions, and then develop the prototype of that. Once the prototype or the proof of concept was developed, or if that particular students or the team want to pursue that as a product in the market, then it comes up with a startup. If that particular team wants to start their new startup or a company sort of like of things, or they want some help in the form of infrastructures, in the form of some resources, again that a word incubation comes up in that case. And if they want to save their right, when they want to launch their commercialized product in the market, and they want their rights to sell, make, remake and optimize the product, and then the intellectual property right word comes in the picture. And this all is the vision of innovation cell to give awareness about these things, like what actually the incubation is, what actually the startup is, what actually the intellectual property right is, and how a student can identify the problems or come up with various solutions or new solutions, or that can be optimized solutions. Or if they want to start their new startups, their new companies, what can be the various points they should kept in their mind for that. All these are the visions for the innovation cells which we receive from them, and we try our best as a team to implement that and develop a innovation ecosystem in the university. This is the main focus of IIC, which I have already discussed. First is the design thinking and critical thinking, means how a person can think of the various problems, think of the various solutions. If particular problem comes in his or her mind, how can it start with the feasibility study of that, or to develop the optimized, or then he or she develop a proof of concept. Proof of concept is basically a validation of what that person is thinking about that problem. If the proof of concept is developed, it means the thinking level or the solution which the team is thinking of, that can be okay, that can be developed, or that can be commercialized in the market. If the team is agree to launch that product as a commercialized product, as a new product with the brand of its own company, then a startup comes into a picture. When a particular team wants to launch a new startup, then what are the various points, what are the various concepts that they must know? And at the last, if they want to safeguard their product, their invention, their innovation, then intellectual property right comes in a picture. In intellectual property rights, we have patents, that can be a national patent, or an international patent, copyrights, trade of IIC. As I said earlier again, that IIC Innovation Cell of a Government of India has launched various IICs in 2018 and 19. At that time, the count was 967, and this count is increased to 2200 plus in 2019. And currently in this year, the current account is more than that of 3,000. As per the innovation activities are concerned, various type of categories of activities are there, like innovation related to IPR, related to startup activities. And these activities in the first version, means IIC of the year 2018, which was IIC 1.0, more than 10,000 activities were conducted, and in case of IIC 2.0, 26500 plus activities were conducted. Currently, we are running the IIC 3.0, though due to this crucial time pandemic situation, totally the IIC activities are conducted online. And the one strong point related to IIC, various competitions are conducted by the government of India, and IIC of every organization support the universe, support the government for that contest. I would like to mention two major contests or the competitions which were conducted by the IICs and supported by the IICs and conducted by the government of India. One is the Smart India Hackathon, and second is the IIC Innovation Contest. And this is the timeline again for the IIC Innovation Contest of the last year. Last year, 4,000 approx ideas were submitted, and 1650 proof of concepts, which is the next version of that, next step of that, were submitted, and out of these 1650 proof of concepts, 75 prototypes were shortlisted, and among these 75 prototypes or the team, 30 teams were selected, and the government took them for a visit to South Korea for the further process, and that complete visit or the trip was coordinated, sponsored, financed by the government of India. These are the various faculty details of our IIC. President of the IIC Institution Innovation Council is Professor Lakhvinder Singh sir. He is also a Dean Student Welfare of our university, and he is a Professor of Mechanical Engineering Department. Vice President, it's me, Dr. Sapna Gambhir. I am from Computer Engineering Department. Convener is Dr. Parul Tomar. She is again an Associate Professor in Computer Engineering Department. Again, I said before, we are having the two flags, two subcategories, sub-cells under our IIC. One is incubation, which is coordinated, faculty coordinator of that is Mr. Ajay Sharma. Second is innovation cell, innovation subcategory, that is faculty coordinator of that is Ms. Rashmi Chawla. Other is IPR, again faculty coordinator of that is Dr. Ashlesha Gupta. And fourth one is the startup, which is coordinated by Dr. Rashmi Popli. At present, we are having a student count of 70 students in our cell, and hope that with the participation of our first year, we'll increase it with in the 3 digits. And I would like to request all the newly admitted students just to note down the faculty member. Again, these 16 are again the faculty members of our IIC, and again I request all the newly admitted students just to note down the faculty member of their respective departments. If they want to join the IIC, or if they want to have any information or any guidance related to this incubation, innovation, IPR and a startup, they can approach to us or to them, whatever suits to you. And the one positive or the one strong point IIC is, in addition to the faculty members of the university, student member of the university, we are having the industry experts as well. Mr. Sumit Jain, Mr. Anil Bareja, Mr. Manish Pradhan, and then the Dr. Kirti Gupta and the Mr. Sunil Vattal. All these are the industry experts as well as the member of IIC. We conduct quarterly meeting along with our industry experts, faculty members and the student members, where we plan for the next quarter of the activities, plan of action of that, and monitor the already conducted activities. And time to time and in various events, they guide us, they mentor us for the events, even for the competitions, as well as they mentoring the students, they you can say evaluate the students project as well, and even it may happen that they you can say sponsor the student projects at many times. Now this is the details related to the activity. the whole year is divided into 4 quarters: quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, and quarter 4. We are conducting the 4 type of activities. One is the MIC driven. MIC, the full form of MIC is Ministry of Education Innovation Cell. These type of activities are only conducted by us, means these are planned by the government. The information is circulated to us. These type of activities are online. Only we have to conduct or circulate the information of this activity among us students. Second category is IIC calendar activity. This IIC calendar activity is planned by us, conducted by us. The innovation cell of the government gave us a complete activity calendar for the whole year. The activity calendar for the quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, and quarter 4. For each quarter, they give us some themes. Based on that themes, we have to plan and conduct the activities. The third type of activity is the self-driven activity. Self-driven activity is, this is totally planned by us and conducted by us. Means on the demand of the students, or as and when we identify, or our industry experts identify that this is the hot topic of the market, our students must know the information for this type of information, or this type of workshop will help for the students for further innovation or for the placements. Depending on these scenarios, these type of activities we conducted, we planned. And in every quarter, the MIC driven activities, IIC calendar activities, and the self-driven activities, all type of activities have to be conducted. And then, as per the theme of the activity is concerned, we conduct activities based on innovation, under which the workshops or the awareness sessions related to critical thinking, design thinking, or you can say the various workshop or hands-on workshop related to, you can say the IoT or some other current upcoming areas. Second type of category of activities are the startup related activities. Again, the activities where we invite various employees or various owners of the startups that can share their ideas, that can share their knowledge among our students, that may be or will be helpful for their future plans. And the third type of activity is the IPR related activities. Again, if a team or the students or the faculty want to pursue for patents, for copyrights, for trademarks, for their new inventions, so these type of activities help them a lot. And these are the various pictures related to our activity. The topmost picture is India's first leadership talk. Again, that is a part of MIC driven activity. This is the major benefit of a MIC driven activity. In this leadership talk, the main resource person, as the picture shows, is a Mr. Ajit Deval. He is a national security advisor of our country. This is the beauty of the the MIC activity. Many times renowned personalities or entrepreneurs, innovators who have a very significant impact in their areas, to invite them to conduct the sessions for them for one or another reason. Government of India Innovation Cell arranged these type of sessions of these renowned personalities under the MIC driven activity, and circulate the informations for us for the conduction. Again, activity details, activity categories, like I said, my stories, where we invite various innovators, entrepreneurs under talk series as well, where they come up and share their life experiences, ideas, knowledge sharings with you all, and try to answer your questions, try to answer your doubts, so that they may be helpful for your future plans. Workshop seminars, various competitions. Here I would like to mention two major competitions that are held by IIC with the support of our government. One is the Smart India Hackathon, which is an annual competition, and second is the National Innovation Contest. In a Smart India Hackathon, every time we call ideas from the students, and from the ideas we select or shortlist or conduct a local hackathon among the students, and the winners of that competition will be shared with the government, and that teams further compete with the other teams at the national level, and at the national level the winners of that competition or the Smart India hackathon will compete with the teams at the international level. Here I would like to mention or tell you one thing. In a SIS 2018, the international hackathon, Smart India hackathon, was conducted in Singapore. That was India Singapore Smart India hackathon. And in 2019 hackathon was Chennai. 2020 is already going on. This is a calendar activity which I have already shared with you or discussed with you. We are having a one login at the government portal, IIC portal. This is the various features of our institute login, IIC 3.0 login of our university. And this is the IIC Facebook page of our university. We upload each and every type of information related to our activities, related to our meetings on that. Various achievements. Last year, we received the 4.5 star out of 5 star for our various activities or the performance of various activities which we conducted last year. This is the complete information about the various stars received by different organizations. Our university comes under NWRO. Under the NWRO 180, 5 organizations are there, and for the 4.5 star, only the 12 organizations are there, and we are one of them. Currently, SIH software and hardware edition is going on, and many faculty members are currently doing the innovation ambassador training. Activity Smart India Hackathon 2020, as I said, 7 teams were selected for the national level competition. 5 was software, 8 for software edition, and 2 were for hardware edition. And these are the various activities which we conducted. We selected the activities which we did only during the lockdown period. One is the song composing activity, and this particular activity is conducted in collaboration with the Tarannum Club, and the 4 students who compose and write the song, which was based on innovation and the startup, and the students are Aradhya, Janvi, Aman, more students there. Article case writing competition. And this is the one activity where we invite the one national level winner team of SIS 2020, where they shared their ideas and tried their best to resolve the students' problems or the confusions. Atmanirbhar Bharat Hackathon that was conducted on 20th May. Again, the various calls for ideas was called, and the various categories were agriculture, health, society, and education. We also conducted the various industry visits which make students, which will be helpful for the students to identify the problems. Again, recently we conducted the IoT Startup Challenge. This was conducted on 30th November. It was a 1-month long activity where we again called the ideas, and these ideas were presented before the investors. These are the details of the investors, and these investors are committed to invest approximate 20 million in a suitable IoT, and under this competition, 3 winners were declared, and for the further rounds, for the investment purpose rounds, 7 teams were shortlisted, and current the process is going on. And under this IoT Startup Challenge, in addition to that, we have also conducted the IoT Invited Papers Conference, and these are the speakers for that. Various speakers are from Oracle, Red Hat, and from very renowned technical companies or corporates. Currently, innovation ambassador training is going on, where various faculty members are involved to have the knowledge or experience related to innovation sector. And this particular innovation ambassador training is conducted by the Government of India. If you want to be a part of IIC, then you can connect us through send an email at innovationsellymca@gmail.com, or you can approach to the faculty member of your IIC of your department, or this is the Google form which you can fill, or I paste these informations on the chat box. Just I pasted the email ID and the Google form link on the chat box. Interested students can approach us with the help of this, or even we can send the Google form link through your class representatives in the nearby future also. Now I would like to, this is all from my side. If you have any queries or something like that, I'm ready to answer.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. So now I think we'll move to next presentation.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, to brief our new members of YMCA family about the importance of Institution Innovation Council. So guys, this was our Institution Innovation Council, and I will mention here, guys, that we have an incubation center for emerging entrepreneurs where they can build their ideas and also have a great team to support their startups. So bring out the entrepreneur inside you, start being creative and planned. May I now request Sri Ajay Sharma ji, Adjunct Faculty and Coordinator Incubation and Startup Cell, to emphasize on their cell. Please, sir.
Thank you, Paras. Just hold.
Sir Siddhant.
Siddharth, sorry, Siddharth. I'm not able to share. Just a second. Is my PPT visible?
Yes, sir, it is visible, sir.
Okay. A very good morning to everyone, all the new joinees to this family of JC Bose University of Science and Technology. On behalf of startup cell of the university, which is JC Bose Technology Business Incubation Center, I invite you and welcome you to the university, and in a proverbial sense, your launch pad for your future. So I let me without further ado, let me take you to some of the basics of JC Bose Technology Business Incubation Center. Let me introduce it to you, and let's start with that. This is the JC Bose Technology Business Incubation Center, and the vision with which this has been established is to establish JC Bose University of Science and Technology as a leader for promoting entrepreneurship by supporting startups and incubation centers. So it's primarily the vision of the Vice Chancellor and the university to ensure that the university becomes one of the flag runners for startups in Haryana, in India, and possibly in Southeast Asia. So we plan to really support a lot of startups out here, And with that same vision, we have set up this state-of-art facility in the university for you guys. So the mission is to align Haryana with Startup India flagship initiative of the government of India. The vision of our Honorable Prime Minister, which Startup India and Atmanirbhar Bharat. You guys are the torch bearers of any such programs, because it's you on whose shoulder uh, the future of nation also depends, apart from your own futures. To build a sustainable ecosystem for research and development and innovation, as Dr. Sapna ma'am just described about, IIC is also one of the same similar infrastructural setup to support all your future endeavors, to promote and develop employment opportunities of youth within state of Haryana. What we look forward for is to make you guys the job creators. So that is how we see all of you guys. Let's see how many of you take this thing as your dream and go further with your so this is some of the pictures of the facilities which we have created. This is the incubation center, and this is a very live kind of environment, a co-working space for you guys, so that you can keep yourself excited while working on your ideas and to achieve success. So we have co-working facilities, plus we have a lounge, we have canteen facility, we are developing a state of art communication center also within that. So by the time you guys would be here, I hope that we would have all the 5 startups which we already have uh, working here, and we would be conducting further programs for supporting you guys. So this is the basic factor. These are the 5 startups I am talking about. Sapna madam just mentioned that we just recently ran a contest, and uh, within that contest, these are the 3 teams which we got, and the other 2 teams, Cindy and Loon Blaze, were incubated before that. So these are 5 teams right now under the incubation program at the university, and hopefully many of you guys would be part of this particular journey further. Professor Vikram Singh, he's the Dean for Placement, Alumni, Corporate Affairs and Incubation, and the startup facility, the Startup Incubation Center also comes under his leadership. So guys, this is it in terms of startup cell. I'll take you to another very small short presentation. I would just share it with you, so you can note down the ID. If you have some ideas, if you really want to work out on your dreams, or you have a dream project, this is my number and this is the email ID of the startup cell. I would be more than happy to assist you guys and help you guys to achieve your dreams. So now I'll just share another PPT with you guys. Just hold on for a second. Okay, guys, I would not take much more of your time right now, and this PPT is a very detailed one, but I would like you to go through this as one of the motivation slides for you guys. Let's hope that we are able to ignite that fire in you on this occasion, and work with you guys for your dream projects. Let me start it.
Sir, voice is not audible for the video.
Sir, we are unable to hear you.
You are not able to hear my voice? Or
Yes,
the
sir. Now it's
PPTs?
perfectly audible.
वीडियो की नहीं आ रही।
Okay, video का नहीं आ रहा. Okay, fine. So, okay, then let me give my voice to the video. Let me reshare it. So basically, the video is about how you can use this opportunity as a launch pad. So while you are in university, in whatever course you are, so you need to really keep in small things in mind. You need to, just a second, let me see. So the voice of the video voice was not coming.
No, sir.
Is the background music audible? Anyone?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Uh, any which case, so the music was a motivational music one, so you guys can give. So there are steps to success. A 10-minute trick: keep a diary. Make sure that you learn one word every day. Very simple things. If you just focus on 5-10 different small 5-minute things in a day, you would be able to achieve your goals at the end of 4 year, 3 year, whatever your duration of the contract is. Make sure you use this 3 years, 4 years to make connections. Make sure that you do not stay away from your goal. You can't fly, then run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But please make sure that you move 1 inch every day towards your goal. It's a journey. So keep your log. So keep a diary. Try and keep record of things, because then you would know where you have reached vis-a-vis where you started, and that would motivate you. Make good friends. So circle of life, your friends would stay with you for your life. So make sure you choose them well now. Uh, these are very small snippets. One word every day. If you really stick to this, so there would be around roughly around 1,000 days you would spend in this university. So one word every day means 1,000 words, and that is enough to suffice your life, right? Know your destination. Try and understand, learn about the sectors or the companies you want to work with. Focus on them, get more information of them, and then work towards it. Invest in your future. If you save 10 rupees day from now, let's say today, if you start saving 10 rupees a day in your account, make a small account and save it, by the time you would have around 20-25,000 rupees by the time you leave this organization. So thanks, guys. This is, I never wanted to take too much of time of yours. So if you, this is the idea of startup cell, please note it down. I'll also share on the chat also. So please note it down. If you have any idea work where you want to make that in a startup, in a business, you want to really explore, we are there to help you out. Entire IIC team, entire startup team is there to back you up. So we would be more than happy to work with you guys. So please write to me if you have any idea. Uh,
Thank you so much, sir. It is really helpful
thank you, guys.
information.
Have a nice day. All the best for your future.
Thank you, sir. Now, moral values are the integral part of one's life. These moral beliefs are the pillar of civilized society and are the reasons which separate us from animals. And I believe universal human values play an important role in the human life at various stages, including education and career. With this, I would like to request Professor Pradeep Dimriji to continue his lecture on universal human values. Please, sir.
So thank you. So as we were discussing last time, we'll continue with that. Actually, universal human value is a very broad topic, and to keep it up to only 2 hours is going to be very difficult. So what we will do is I will quickly give you what it is all about, and you can think of it in your time, because in your time and according to your convenience. So I hope this is visible to all. Is it visible, my PPT?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in this, we will talk a little bit on about health, because when we are talking of our aspiration, so all in all, gaining all those aspiration, getting to all those aspiration, there are very at many level you have to work. So the first level you have to work is at individual level, and at individual level also there are many part of that individuality. According to Indian philosophy, all your body is not only a biological body, it is something more than that. Because your Western philosophy, till very recently, they were only saying that this is only a biological body, and it has got some जिसे कहते हैं रूहानी चीज होती है, लेकिन it is only this life, nothing beyond that thing. But our Indian philosophy talks of so much. There is a concept of panchakosa. Panchakosa means there are 5 seats of 5 layers in this self, and the first layer is your annamaya kos, then there is a pranamaya kos, then there is a manomaya kos, vijnanamaya kos, and last one is your bliss or anandamaya kos. Okay, so the journey from your animal consciousness, that is your annamaya kos, means whatever we eat, drink and marry, and that a permanent state of happiness, blissfulness, that has to be the aspiration. Okay, so path you can choose, like in Gita there are many, Krishna says there are many ways to reach to the God, and there is a karma yoga. Karma yoga means whatever we are doing, everybody is doing karma, so that karma is to be performed selflessly. So that is one aspect. So for different kind of people, there is a different path suggested, like Gyan Marg is there. So for those people who have got, brain, who have got knowledge, so that knowledge is good for, going through Gyan Marga. And the person who has got feelings, he can go through Bhakti Marga. The person who is, less, what do you say, ordinary person, then karma yoga is there. So that means do your work selflessly. Raj Marg, Gyan, Raj Yog, Gyan Yog, Bhakti Yog, and all these are there. So let us concentrate on the individual level. What is at the individual level? What is our aspiration? So to be healthy, we all want to be healthy. Okay. In fact, health is very much, a part of discussion in all our literature, ancient literature. All our sages, rishis, munis, they have, given us this sutras. So many sutras they have given us how to achieve the balance, how to achieve the harmony. So the harmony which we want to achieve in society, in this universe, starts from your own body. Okay, and what are the aspects of that body? So we want to be happy, we want to be healthy, we want to gain the knowledge, and we want the ability to decide properly on my own, independently. I want to decide. Logic, I want to develop that logic. Okay, purification of mind is the, I'll give you an example. Suppose there is a person, there is a child, there is a boy in front of you, and he continuously, rotates his hand or arbitrarily does some action with his hand or feet or head, whatever it is. So what would you call? You call that he has got no control over his body. And you want to have a, a good idea about him, his stability. You would question his stability, that he's not stable. But think of your mind. When I'm talking to you, your mind is, going to different places. Maybe some of you are thinking of lunch at this moment. Some of you might be thinking, what a boring lesson is going on. What has it to do with engineers? And what has it to do with the making money and all these things? You may be taking the interest. And not only that, the permanently it is not there. It is not even in the permanently food. Even you have prepared about what will happen after the food. I'll take a nap, I'll take a sleep, I'll read it, and all these things. So your mind is continuously traveling, and that traveling of that mind is also a problem. So chitta vritti nisedha, yogas chitta vritti nisedha. So to control and to purify that mind is also one aspect of yoga. We often associate yoga only with physical activity. So physical activity, I would say there is a yoga is 1% physical activity and 99% it is mind. And then self-confidence is also health. So health is not only absence of any disease, is not health. Okay, if you visit the website of World Health Organization, it clearly tells you what the health is. So health is related to your emotional well-being, social well-being, your physical well-being, and your mental well-being. So these many aspects of health are there. So if we consider all these aspects, maybe 0.1% or 0.2% of all the people are really healthy in that sense. Okay, so what are the concerns? So stress is a big concern. Okay, छोटे से छोटे बच्चे से आप बात करते हैं तो वो भी कहता है कि मेरे को टेंशन है, स्ट्रेस है. What is this stress? So if you think of stress, stress is a good thing or bad thing? If you think of stress, stress is a good thing. What is stress actually? Stress is a response of your system in any demanding situation. That is stress. Okay. आप एक कमरे में गए और कमरे में आपने एक सांप को देखा, and your heart beats very fast. Okay, your blood pressure rises. You run away from that place and you are able to run. आप इतना दौड़ सकते हो कि आपने कभी दौड़े नहीं वहां सांप को देखकर. क्यों? क्योंकि that thing produced the stress, and because of that stress your body, your heart, your mind, your legs responded in a particular way. Had that not happened, maybe you would be in trouble. अगर वो इसी तरह से आपने लॉयन देखा या पानी में थे आप और वहां पर क्रोकोडाइल आ गया, तो आप अगर आपकी बॉडी ने स्ट्रेस नहीं लिया, आपके ब्रेन ने स्ट्रेस नहीं लिया, तो यू विल बी डेड एट दैट टाइम. कोई आप जा रहे हैं और एवलांच ऊपर से आ रहा है, आप वहां से भागे नहीं और तेज नहीं भागे, तो there will be a problem. So stress is not bad per se. Stress is not bad. What is bad? Bad is that if that stress remains with us even after the event is gone. Like अब ऐसा है कि आपको एग्जामिनेशन है और एग्जामिनेशन के दिन आपको स्ट्रेस हुआ और उस स्ट्रेस ने आपको पढ़ने के लिए मजबूर किया. भाई कल तो एग्जामिनेशन है, कल तो लास्ट डूम्स डे है, कयामत, अब मुझे कुछ ना कुछ करना ही है. आप पढ़ते हो, अच्छी तरह से आपका ब्रेन रिस्पॉन्ड करता है. उसके बाद that examination is finished and you are still in stress, then this is the problem. So to restore the pre-event status is the thing, that is the problem. आप वहां से बाहर नहीं आ पा रहे हो उस स्ट्रेस से, that is the problem. Managing pressure of academics, okay, that is the problem. We often hear some unpleasant stories about young people giving up their life. Okay, that is very unpleasant. When it was he or she is in the most happening period of time, productive time, and then he or she takes that extreme step. So what is this is a big concern, especially आप लोगों की पीढ़ी पर ये सारी चीजें हैं. इसीलिए मुझे लगता है कि इस टॉपिक के बारे में सोचा गया होगा कि इस बारे में भी आप लोगों को सोचना चाहिए, बिकॉज अभी बात करेंगे इसके बारे में क्यों ऐसा सोचना चाहिए. टाइम मैनेजमेंट इज अ बिग प्रॉब्लम. ऑफन किसी भी बच्चे से बात करो तो वो कहते हैं कि टाइम की बड़ी समस्या है, लेकिन टाइम तो बढ़ने वाला है नहीं. जो न पृथ्वी की गति परिवर्तन होने वाली है, न सूर्य की गति परिवर्तन होने वाली है. आपको एक दिन में 24 घंटे ही मिलने वाले हैं. So these are the concerns at the individual level. Loss of time due to illness, and illness also. Most of the time, illness is because of us. वो आपके फूड हैबिट्स हो, आपकी केयरलेसनेस हो, और समटाइम्स इट इज ऑल्सो हैपनिंग लाइक कोरोना. तो इसमें हमारी उस लेवल पे जिम्मेदारी नहीं है. जिम्मेदारी तो है, मनुष्य की जिम्मेदारी है उस लेवल पे कि उसने अपने एनवायरनमेंट, अपनी डाइवर्सिटी का ध्यान नहीं दिया. तो उस तरह की बात तो है, लेकिन हमारे उस लेवल पे नहीं है। अब जैसे बात करें कि हिंदुस्तान में ये आ गया, इतने देर जो है आपकी आर्थिक गतिविधियां ठप रही और इतने समय तक इतना नुकसान हुआ, तो दैट इज अ प्रॉब्लम. Few people have contracted corona, so that time has been lost. Maybe few students who were not able to give their examination and all these things. So these are their entertainment. मुझे जो है entertainment की आवश्यकता है. मैंने दिन भर जो है अपना मोबाइल पे नेटफ्लिक्स देखा, इस तरह की बातें देखी. So that is there. Then sensual desires. We all are human beings. We have got these desires. Domination of females by males. This is also a concern at the individual level. पूरी दुनिया की society is a male dominated, and more so in India also. India is not also exception. Then जब आते हैं, अक्सर ये होता है जब मैं क्लास में जाता हूं तो कई स्टूडेंट कहते हैं, और एडमिशन लेने से पहले भी वो सोच रहे होते हैं कि सर प्लेसमेंट कैसा है, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स का प्लेसमेंट कैसा है, मैकेनिकल का प्लेसमेंट कैसा है, कौन सी चीज. तो वो पहले दिन से ही उनके एक बोझ उनके दिमाग में ये भर दिया जाता है. एंड देन देयर इज अ नेगेटिव थिंकिंग. ओके, नेगेटिव थिंकिंग कई लोगों की समस्याएं हैं. आते ही ये सोचते हैं कि ये गलत हो जाएगा, मेरे से ये गलत हो जाएगा. एंड जब हम नेगेटिव के ऊपर ज्यादा फोकस करते हैं तो पॉजिटिव चला जाता है. देयर इज अ गुड दिस थिंग स्टोरी अबाउट गौतम बुद्ध. जब बुद्ध जा रहे थे तो वो एक स्थान पे बैठे और उन्होंने अपने शिष्य को कहा कि भाई पानी ले आइए मेरे लिए. तो वो लेके गए, अपने उनका कमंडल उठा के तालाब में जाते हैं. तो तालाब में ये अभी उस समय उस तालाब से कोई गया होता है तो धुंधला था, तो पानी जो है बड़ा गंदा था. तो ही कम्स बैक. बुद्ध पूछते हैं उनसे कि भाई क्यों नहीं लाए. तो ही सेज कि वो तो तालाब में बहुत वो थी, गंदगी थी, गंदा पानी था, मैं कैसे लाता. तो उन्होंने कहा जाओ और 15 मिनट वहां पर बैठो, आंखें बंद करके बैठना, और 15 मिनट के बाद खोलोगे तो तुम्हें जो है साफ पानी दिखाई देगा. He went there and he did wait there. और जब देखते हैं तो 15 मिनट के बाद वो जो धुंधला था वो नीचे बैठ गया और तब उसे पूरा क्लियर पानी नजर आने लगा और वो लिया. तो व्हाट हैड चेंज्ड? ओनली दैट जो उथल पुथल थी पानी में उसको सेटल डाउन होना. तो सेटलिंग डाउन ऑफ माइंड इज ऑल्सो चर्निंग जो हो रही है माइंड में, उसको कंट्रोल करना, उसको स्टेबल करना. दैट इज देन यू वुड बी फेसिंग क्लास अटेंडेंस कि कब क्लास में जाना है, 9 बजे मेरी क्लास है, आजकल सर्दियों के दिन हैं, कैसे मैं जाऊं, दिल्ली से मुझे आना है, कैसे बस में मेट्रो में जाऊं. you feel the pressure. Peer pressure is also there. मेरे जो क्लासमेट्स हैं उनकी एक्सपेक्टेशन, फैमिली की एक्सपेक्टेशन, टीचर्स की एक्सपेक्टेशन. और देन देयर आर टेम्पटेशंस. जो लालच हैं वो कई तरह से हैं जिंदगी में. आप जानते हैं किस तरह के लालच हैं. फिल्म एक लालच है, ठीक है, एंड खाना एक लालच है, कपड़े लालच हैं, कई सारे टेम्पटेशन है. आई डोंट वांट टू गो इनटू द डिटेल. एंगर इज देयर. आजकल के स्टूडेंट्स में ये पीढ़ी में ये एंगर, डिप्रेशन एंड सुसाइडल थॉट्स, दे आर वेरी प्रोमिनेंट. छोटी छोटी सी बात पर कि हमारा बच्चा डिप्रेशन में है. कितने, अगर आप डॉक्टर्स की रिपोर्ट पढ़िए तो कितने यंग उम्र के बच्चे जो हैं दे आर इससे पीड़ित हैं. ऑल दीज थिंग्स वी हैव सीन so many unpleasant things have happened during these times also. You must be watching your TV and newspapers. So there are aspirations, as we were talking that time, human aspirations from the point of view of individual. We all want to be healthy, want to eat tasty but healthy food, okay, and then want a healthy, peaceful environment. So sometimes there may be conflict between tasty and healthy food. So you may find that your junk food, your burger and all these things, you find them tasty, but they are not healthy at all. So how to keep, balance in these things? And everybody wants a peaceful environment, healthy and peaceful environment. But who's responsible for making this peaceful environment? Who's responsible for choosing this healthy food? You are responsible for this thing. There are some issues which may be, in control, or which may not be, you may not be in control of all of them. Okay. So these issues are there. एलर्जी है कईयों को जो है ना, जब ये जाड़ा आता है तो they find asthma and all these things. धूल की एनर्जी है, इस तरह की. So these issues are there. Non-communicable disorder, obesity is a big problem. पहले कुछ साल पहले तक ये हिंदुस्तान की बीमारी नहीं मानी जाती थी. It was considered to be a problem of, what would you say, developed countries problem, obesity. लेकिन अब धीरे धीरे ये हिंदुस्तान में भी इसने जड़ें जमा ली है, और आप लोगों में से जानते हैं कि कितने लोग ओबेस हैं, मोटापा, ठीक है, tension, depression, insufficient time and time loss due to illness. These are the issues we are there. So now we have to, differentiate between self and body. Yesterday, Dr. Binay had given you a good indication about what is मैं, तो और मेरा शरीर. ओके, तो मैं और मेरा शरीर, इसके बीच गहरा रिलेशन है, because body is the temple where man is, is doing lot of work. Okay, so you have to have the harmony between self and body, and for that what you need to do, you have to have a coexistence of both these things. So in human being, happiness for self and physical facility like food. Okay, in time सेल्फ को जो है वो कंटिन्यूअस चाहिए, लेकिन जो एस्पिरेशन है वो बॉडी की टेम्परेरी है. आपको भूख लगी और भूख, आपने खाना खाया, वो समाप्त हो गई, लेकिन जो सेल्फ की जो रिक्वायरमेंट है वो कंटिन्यूअस होती है. दैट हैज गॉट नो एंड. And sometimes it is the, it is the, what do you say, conflict between self and body. Like, I was going through a news article that in Europe, कई लोग क्या करते हैं कि इतना ज्यादा खा लेते हैं, उसके बाद जो होटल के पीछे इस तरह की व्यवस्था है कि then you can vomit it out. एंड फिर आप खाना खा सकते हो. उनके यहाँ एक सिस्टम डेवलप किया है. तो मतलब बॉडी की जो रिक्वायरमेंट है वो तो समाप्त हो गई, लेकिन अपने उसकी नहीं हुई, सेल्फ की नहीं हुई. उसके मन में निरंतर उसकी चाहत बनी. एंड सेल्फ की जो एस्पिरेशन है वो क्वालिटेटिव, और बॉडी की जो लिमिटेशन है वो it has got some physical limits. Okay, आप इतने से ज्यादा नहीं दौड़ सकते हो, एक हद तक ही आप दौड़ सकते हो, आप एक हद तक ही खा सकते हो, एक हद तक ही कूद सकते हो, वो आपकी एक लिमिट है, फिजिकल लिमिट है। बट सेल्फ की कोई लिमिट नहीं है, उसमें सिर्फ एक क्वालिटेटिव भाव आता है कि इसके ये गुण किस तरह से हैं, एंड इट इज फुलफिल्ड बाय right understanding and right feeling, and whereas body is fulfilled by physiochemical things, certain, you have got certain temptation, okay, and that temptation produces certain hormonal, reaction in your body, chemical reaction in your body, and that leads to some physical action, and after that it is over. Okay, and you feel that you have done this thing. Okay, आपको ठंड लग रही है, आपने जो है आपकी बॉडी को जरूरत महसूस हुई, आपने जो है अपना हीटर ऑन किया, एंड देन यू बिकम कंफर्टेबल. सो इट हैज गॉट अ लिमिट. ओके, लेकिन अगर किसी को ज्ञान की चाहत है तो उसकी कोई लिमिट नहीं है. बुद्ध को इसकी चाहत शुरू हुई, शंकराचार्य जी को इसकी चाहत शुरू हुई कि they wanted to understand what is the life all about, why I am here, why this universe is what it is. तो what did they do? फिर उन्होंने बुद्धत्व को प्राप्त करने के लिए कठिन जो है रास्ता चुना, कंटेम्पलेशन में गए, मनन किया, चिंतन किया, और उसके बाद उन्हें जो ज्ञान हुआ, दैट इज योर सही समझ जो प्राप्त हुई, वो बुद्धत्व जो प्राप्त हुआ, सो देन दे गॉट फुलफिल्ड. ओके, व्हाट इज द एक्टिविटी? इसमें कल्पना है, ये इच्छा है, विचार है. ओके, समथिंग इज मिसिंग हियर. ओके, एंड हियर एक्टिव there are many activities. खाना है, चलना है, पीना है, सोना है, ये बॉडी की एक्टिविटी है. In time it is continuous, it is also temporary. So this is the coexistence as well as difference between self and body. Okay, and what about fulfilled? So need is happiness, need is physical facility, for fulfillment you all these things, and body के लिए health की जरूरत होती है. क्यों? जब आप चाहते हो कोई काम तो body should be able to react to these things. So what is this human body? Human body is actually a most beautiful machine in this universe. Okay, it has a definite conduct. ओके, आप बिलीव नहीं करोगे कि जब आप इस समय बैठे हुए हो तो देयर आर मिलियंस, लाखों जो है आप पर एनर्जीज काम कर रही हैं, लाखों एनर्जी, लाखों ऊर्जाएं आप पर काम कर रही हैं टू मेक यू सिट, टू मेक यू स्टैंड, और हम इसको कभी महसूस ही नहीं करते. आपकी बॉडी देखिए कितनी फाइन मशीन है कि आपने कुछ खाया और उस खाने का कोई पर्टिकुलर डीएनए है और आपने उसको डाइजेस्ट किया, एंड दैट डीएनए इज असिमिलेटेड इन यू, यू स्टार्ट वर्किंग इन अ पर्टिकुलर वे. तो किसी खाने का अगर जो है, जिसे कहते हैं कि उसका गुण गर्मी दिखाना है, उसका सॉफ्टवेयर है वो, उस खाना का वो सॉफ्टवेयर है. किसी खाने से आपको सेंसेशन होती है, किसी खाने से आपको कुछ गुण, कुछ काम करने का मन करता है, लाइक दौड़ने का मन करता है, आपने अगर एनर्जी ड्रिंक लिया. किसी खाने को खा के अगर आपने अफीम खा ली, कोई ड्रग्स खा लिया, यू गो इनटू डिफरेंट डायरेक्शन. पानी पी लिया, यू आर थर्स्टी, यू फील डिफरेंट. तो पानी का कुछ गुण है और आपकी बॉडी ने तुरंत उस सॉफ्टवेयर को पढ़कर उसी तरह से काम करना शुरू किया. सर्टेन फूड वुड अफेक्ट योर टिश्यूज, प्रोटीन वुड बिल्ड योर मसल्स, carbohydrate would give you energy. Vitamins would fight with your enemies of your body. And your body reads those, qualities, and they work on it. So it is a beautiful machine. Only thing is that we are not understanding the harmony of that body. जो बॉडी की ज्योमेट्री है उसको हम बिगाड़ देते हैं, और बिना ज्योमेट्री के आप कुछ नहीं कर सकते. तो जो एनर्जी है वो एनर्जी फ्लो आपका चेंज हो जाता है, और वहीं से प्रॉब्लम शुरू होती है. आयुर्वेद के अनुसार जो आपकी जो सारी प्रॉब्लम है वो फर्स्ट जो है आपकी स्टार्ट होती है आपके दिमाग में, आपके मन में, और उसको कहते हैं आदि. और वहां पर अगर आपने उस पर ध्यान नहीं दिया तो इट स्टार्ट्स ब्लॉकिंग दैट एनर्जी, और वो जो ब्लॉकिंग ऑफ दैट एनर्जी will create the less blood, less oxygen to flow in that particular part of that body. And if the less oxygen and less blood flows in that part of the body, that body will become weak. And once that body becomes weak, it is prone to the attack by bacteria. प्राचीन ग्रंथों में बात की गई है, वहां पे 3 तरह के दुख की बात की है. त्रयताप, जैसे आप आध्यात्मिक दुख है, ठीक है, दैहिक, दैविक, भौतिक. जब रामराज की हमारी कल्पना है तो वहां पे क्या है, दैहिक, दैविक, भौतिक तापा, राम राज नहीं काहुई व्यापा. तो आध्यात्मिक, आदि दैविक, आदि भौतिक. There are physical, something related with your conduct, and something which is beyond your control. Some tsunami occurs, some earthquake occurs, that is not in our control. But certain things, we drink alcohol, it is bound to affect our liver. Somebody is eating junk food, obesity is a direct consequence of that. So we are responsible for some issues. Okay, why? Because we have damaged the balance, damaged the harmony of our body. We have disturbed that balance. And why that is there? Again, I have told you that starts with your mind. Because I do not have a sense of feeling, sense of responsibility towards my body. I have to take the responsibility toward my body. And body is a beautiful machine. It gives you the signal. Only thing is that you have to listen to your body. We often do not listen to our body. जब आप सुबह उठते हो तो आपकी बॉडी आपको सिग्नल देती है कि आज मुझे एनर्जी लेवल अच्छा है, आज ये करना चाहिए. लेकिन उस दिन आप बॉडी की ना सुन के उस दिन आप चुपचाप सोए रहते हो. कभी आपकी बॉडी आपको सिग्नल देती है कि आज मुझे काम नहीं करना, उस दिन आप काम करने लगते हो. और कभी आपकी बॉडी कहती है कि मुझे सोना है, उस समय आप जगते हो. जब बॉडी कहती है कि जगना तो आप सोते हो. आपकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी नहीं समझते हो. बॉडी तो आपको सिग्नल देती है, अच्छी तरह से सिग्नल देती है कि क्या खाना चाहिए, क्या नहीं खाना चाहिए. लेकिन जब आपका माइंड, देखो माइंड आपको गलत सिग्नल दे सकता है, बॉडी आपको हमेशा सही सिग्नल देती है. कब आपको थकान लग रही है, बॉडी विल टेल यू। कब आपको नींद आ रही है, बॉडी विल सेंड यू द सिग्नल। लेकिन अब आपको जो है उसके बॉडी के सिग्नल को, बॉडी के इशारे को, आपके शरीर के इशारे को ना समझकर आप एक ओवरराइडिंग दिमाग से चलने लगते हो, क्योंकि आप रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी बॉडी की तरफ नहीं मानते हो। क्यों नहीं मानते हो? वही जो खेल दिमाग का है वो बीच में आ जाता है और आप कहते हो नहीं, मैं तो ये करूंगा। और उसको सुनने के लिए भी समय चाहिए। ओके, उसको सुनने के लिए भी समय चाहिए। So what is there? So for staying healthy, there are three issues. There are three things which we have to think of. One is intake and daily routine for staying healthy. जो आपको खाना है, जो पीना है, उस पर आपको सोचने की आवश्यकता है और लाइफस्टाइल पर सोचने की आवश्यकता है। And then we have to think about how we are spending our energy, labor and exercise. ये इंडिविजुअल पे डिपेंड करेगा। ये बॉडी ब्यूटीफुल मशीन है, लेकिन ये एक यूनिक मशीन भी है। जो आपकी बॉडी है वो किसी और की नहीं है। ओनली यू नो। ओके, आप like Sachin Tendulkar, in the beginning he wanted to become a fast bowler, और फास्ट बॉलर का उसने वो भी दिया था, फास्ट बॉलर बनने के लिए MRF पेस अकेडमी में गए। I think Dennis Lilly was there or something like that. He was there. He was a coach there. So Dennis Lilly asked him that your body is not made for fast bowling. So please leave this. And he understood it. Okay, although his body must be giving the signal. So somebody, he took Dennis Lilly to tell him that you're not made for fast bowling. Your body is not made for fast bowling. So somebody may be good in the boxing. Somebody may have a good feet, good legs. Somebody may have good lungs. So a person with good lungs would be able to do all other things. Somebody may be good swimmer, somebody may be. So हम ये expect नहीं करते हैं कि जो है मछलियां उड़े और पक्षी तैरें। जो मछलियों का जो काम है वो तैरना है, उनको तैरना अच्छा आना चाहिए, और जो पक्षी हैं उनको उड़ना अच्छा आना चाहिए। किस तरह की एक्सरसाइज है? अगेन इंडिविजुअली यू हैव टू थिंक, यू लिसन टू योर बॉडी, व्हाट योर बॉडी इज एंजॉयिंग एंड डू दैट थिंग। गिव सम टाइम टू योर बॉडी और थिंक ऑफ इट। आपके अंदर से ये आवाज आएगी। एंड थर्ड वन विच इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट in today's world, that is you have to think of your postures. Okay, आप किस तरह से बैठते हैं, किस तरह से खाना खाते हैं, किस तरह से टीवी देखते हैं, किस तरह से अपनी क्लास में बैठते हैं, that is very important. How do you breathe? आदमी सब कुछ तो सीख गया है लेकिन ब्रीदिंग भूल गया है। जब बच्चा पैदा होता है तो उसको सिखाना नहीं पड़ता कि ब्रीथ कैसे करना, he knows it. लेकिन धीरे 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 उसमें जो सांस लेना है हम भूल जाते हैं, और फिर हमें बाबा रामदेव जी की जरूरत होती है। वो हमें बताते हैं कि ब्रीदिंग कैसे करना है। किसी बच्चे को बताने की आवश्यकता नहीं है, उसकी बॉडी इतनी फ्लेक्सिबल होती है कि ही कैन डू ऑल द आसनास। सारे आसन वो कर सकता है शुरू में। उसको आप उल्टा खड़ा कर दो, सीधा खड़ा कर दो, तिरछा खड़ा कर दो, वो कर सकता है। क्यों? It is natural and he listens to his body. Whenever it pains, he cries. and whenever he enjoys, he laughs. But we then, what do we say? हम धीरे धीरे अपने शरीर की उपेक्षा करते हैं, शरीर से जो आने वाले संकेत हैं उन संकेतों की उपेक्षा करते हैं, और जो हमारे सामने होता है हम सभी को पता है. So this is for staying healthy. Food, exercise and posture. Think of it. And then there is a for bringing body back to harmony from temporary disharmony. So जो रोग है, जो disease है, that is nothing but the disharmony. If a person is healthy, his all the muscles, breathing, his psychomotor activity, all are in harmony. And if that is in disharmony, we call it there is a disease, there is an illness, and we have to take the medicine. What medicine should be taken? So now there is a fast thinking that medicine also be, health system also should be holistic. तो कंपार्टमेंटलाइज नहीं होना चाहिए. हरिशंकर पारसाई जी का एक मशहूर कोट है, उन्होंने कहा डॉक्टर का आजकल काम ये हो गया कि अगर उसे डॉक्टर को जिस बीमारी की ट्रीटमेंट के लिए मरीज को ले आया जाए, तो डॉक्टर का काम ये है कि मरीज उस बीमारी से ना मरे जिसके ट्रीटमेंट के लिए उसको ले आया जाए, वो किसी और डिजीज से मर जाए. कहने का मतलब ये है कि अगर आंखों के डॉक्टर के पास ले गए आप और आंखों की समस्या है, तो आंखों वाला डॉक्टर आंख को ठीक करेगा, भले ही आंख की एवज में उसकी किडनी चली जाए. He is not bothered about that because kidney is not his expertise. तो मेडिसिन शुड ऑल्सो बी होलिस्टिक. और आप तो ऐसा ही काम करो, आप अभी नौजवान हो, इस तरह की बात करो कि जो है मेडिसिन की आवश्यकता ही ना पड़े. एंड देन टेम्पररी नहीं है, अगर ज्यादा है तो डिपेंडेंस ऑन ड्रग्स, मशीन टू परफॉर्म अ बॉडी फंक्शन, लाइक किसी को बैसाखी की आवश्यकता है, किसी को पेस मेकर की आवश्यकता है, एंड ऑल दीज थिंग्स. ओके, सो इनटेक इंक्लूड्स योर एयर, सनलाइट, फूड. तो फूड किस तरह का होना चाहिए? राइजिंग टाइम, स्लीपिंग टाइम, ईटिंग टाइम. पहले जो हमारे यहाँ एक शब्द है निशाचर. कैन एनीबडी टेल व्हाट डज द निशाचर मीन? लिख सकते हैं आप. तो निशाचर मीन्स राक्षस, गलत. और निशाचर का लिटरल मीनिंग है जो रात को चलने वाला है. रात को चलने वाला मीन्स एक इस तरह की बात जो है इट इज गोइंग अपोजिट टू नेचर. लेकिन आजकल तो हम सब निशाचर हो गए. निशा मीन्स रात, चर मीन्स चलना. तो रात को चलने वाले हम लोग जो है इंतजार करते हैं कि कब जो है रात होगी और कब हमारा जो है पार्टी और नाइट होगा. ओके, whereas that is against the nature. एक दो दिन कभी कभी चलता है, I will not blame that thing, but don't make it a habit. Okay, then intake. जो मुफ्त की चीजें हैं, जो निशुल्क की चीजें हैं, उनका ही हम सही तरह से प्रयोग नहीं करते. जैसे कि एयर के लिए कुछ नहीं है, अभी तो नहीं है, अभी तो कोई शुल्क नहीं है. भविष्य की ईश्वर जानता है कि बाद में क्या होगा. मे भी कुछ दिनों के बाद अगली पीढ़ी को ऑक्सीजन के सिलेंडर ले जाने पड़े, ईश्वर ना करे ऐसा हो. वाटर इज फ्री, बट अब तो नहीं रहा वैसे. वाटर बोतल बहुत महंगी हो गई है. सनलाइट इज फ्री, and fortunately for people like us in India, it is there in plenty. लेकिन अगर आप प्रोफाइल देखें तो हिंदुस्तान के कई लोग विटामिन डी की डेफिशिएंसी से जो है पीड़ित है। अब जो फ्री है उसका भी हमने प्रयोग नहीं किया। कुछ हो सकता है कि किसी का हेरिडिटरी कोई समस्या, उसको मैं ब्लेम नहीं करता, लेकिन ये चीज को हम नजरअंदाज करें। प्लेंटी है, यूरोप से तो कई लोग सिर्फ सनलाइट के लिए हिंदुस्तान के ट्रेवल करते हैं, लेकिन हम लोग इसको नहीं लेते हैं। फूड वी डू नॉट टेक अकॉर्डिंग टू नेचर। तो 3 जो बताए हैं सिस्टम खाने के, कि हित भुख, रित भुख और मित भुख, जो आयुर्वेद के अनुसार है, that we have to consider. Like hit book means whatever is good for your body, healthy food, we should take healthy food. And rit book, that means we should eat it according to season. अब जब सीजन में कभी होता नहीं है और तब हमें उस फूड की खा लें, फ्रोजन फूड है कई दिनों का, सड़ा गला पचा, we take that. Is that okay? That is prohibited by Ayurveda, ऋतु के अनुसार. And myth, quantity should be appropriate. हम सिर्फ खाने के लिए पैदा नहीं हुए हैं, बल्कि हमने जीने के लिए खाना है. That is a golden rule. Okay, so food is nutritious, digestible, tasty, and waste. I would recommend, there is a one book, Baby Elephant's Diet. मैं आपको recommend करूंगा, please read that book. That is a beautiful book. That is a lengthy book, but it makes sense कि जो baby elephant है वो किस तरह का खाना खाता है, उससे सीखने की हमें आवश्यकता है. अब जैसे एक सिंपल सा रूल है कि कब आपको खाना है तो और कब नहीं खाना है. इंटरमिटेंट फास्टिंग की बात है, पहले एक रूल दिया गया था कि आप छोटी छोटी अमाउंट में ज्यादा टाइम खाते रहो. नाउ that has a study has found that is not good. We must keep at least 15-hour delay between 2 meals, because your solid food takes around 10 to 12 hours to pass through your stomach, gut. तो 12 घंटे अगर आप देंगे अपने शरीर को 2 मील के बीच में टाइम, तो वो क्या होगा कि सारा का सारा सफाई एक बार आपकी पूरे स्टमक की हो जाएगी, पूरे डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम की हो जाएगी. अदरवाइज व्हाट विल हैपन, अगर आप एक फूड रख देते हैं कहीं पे, आपके अंदर जो है जितना टेम्परेचर है उस टेम्परेचर पे अगर आप रख देंगे, तो अगर आप देखेंगे 15-20-25 घंटे के बाद, 2 दिन के बाद उसका क्या हाल हो जाता है. तो दैट थिंग स्टार्ट्स इसका वेस्ट होना शुरू हो जाता है, सड़ना शुरू हो जाता है. तो उस तरह का करिए. अवेयरनेस इज वेरी important, awareness of other intake through our senses. What happens when we eat something and we see the TV, तो हम उसको पता ही नहीं रखता, हमारे ब्रेन को आसानी से फूल किया जा सकता है. and you will not know कि when you have taken this thing. अभी कुछ साल पहले एक स्टडी किया था. उस स्टडी में क्या किया था कि बाहर से 2 बोल लिए, एक बोल का वो ज्यादा था, क्या कहते हैं उसको, एरिया, वो जो वॉल्यूम था उसके अंदर, और एक का कम रखा गया, और एक को छोटा चम्मच दिया गया, कईयों को बड़ा चम्मच दिया था. तो उनको ये लगा कि मैं बड़े बोल में खा रहा हूं, लेकिन उसमें इस तरह की वॉल थी कि उसमें कम था वॉल्यूम फूड का. तो both felt same level of satisfaction because brain was fooled with the size of the bowl. छोटे चम्मच से खाया, आपका ब्रेन जल्दी जो है फूल हो जाएगा. टीवी के साथ खाया, बहुत देर तक आप खाओगे, अंट संट कुछ खा सकते हो. Daily exposure to fresh air and sunlight is very necessary. Please enjoy the sunshine. Okay. and then follow the natural wheel. Okay, जो इस तरह का है, एक ये नेचुरल व्हील है कि अगर आप इस तरह इस समय ब्रेकफास्ट करें, स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट अग्नि जो जठराग्नि जिसे कहते हैं वो इस समय होती है, अगर इस समय आप खाएं, इसके बीच आप खाएं, और इस तरह से आप यहाँ इस समय जगें, जो हमारे कहा गया कि ब्रह्म मुहूर्त में आप जगें, अगर यहाँ पे 6 बजे से पहले पहले आप जगें, और इस समय आप अगर स्लीप कर रहे हो, क्योंकि दिस इज द व्हील ऑफ टाइम ऑफ मैक्सिमम स्लीप, डीप स्लीप इस समय होगी, तो इस समय तक आप बेड टाइम पे हो जाए, इस समय तक आपका डिनर हो जाए. सो इफ यू फॉलो दिस rhythm, you will find tremendous advantages and tremendous improvement, transformation in your body. Then do exercise. Okay, do it according to your body. As I have told you, each body is unique. आपका शरीर एक विशिष्ट वो है, इसमें लाखों सालों की जो मेमोरी है आपके बॉडी की है. It is carrying the DNA of maybe millions, trillions, millions years पहले की जो आपके DNA है वो कैरी कर रही है आपकी बॉडी. तो उसको किस तरह से है वो यूनिक है, वो उसमें आपके पूर्वजों का योगदान है, उसमें आपके वातावरण का योगदान है, एंड ऑल दीज थिंग्स. डू योग एज यू फील. जो योग वास्तव में योग कहना चाहिए या नहीं कहना चाहिए, योग एक बहुत बड़ा विषय है. आप लोगों ने कुछ किया भी होगा. जैसे मैंने बताया कि योग 1% शारीरिक है और 99% जो है ये बाकी चीज है, मन की बात है, स्पिरिचुअल एक्सपीरियंस है. प्राणायाम कीजिए, enhance your capacity of lungs and all these things. तो समय की कमी है, लेकिन विषय बहुत लंबा है. I don't want to stand between you and your lunch. So thank you for listening to whatever I have been able to talk to you, and thank you organizers for giving me this opportunity, and I wish you good luck. And maybe after finishing this course and after finishing this induction program, there will be a change. Even if a change of 0.1% has taken place within your body, within your mind, I would consider my effort a success. So thank you very much, please, and see you when we are physically there in the classes. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Definitely a person without moral values is more an animal and less a human being. And sir ने बहुत अच्छे से हमें moral values की benefits समझाए, and we will definitely try to inculcate those in our lives. Now guys,
I hope कि हम लोग ये जो wheel है, ये जो follow करें, routine wheel है, उसको follow करेंगे.
Definitely, ma'am.
Yes. Thank you.
So now guys, I have an important announcement for you. You all must be wondering what was that talent hunt show kind of thing. The guys have just taken our entries and haven't disclosed anything yet. So guys, control your nerves. We will be declaring results in the later part of today. And these are some of the entries we got. And also, this was not actually the announcement. The announcement is, please tell your friends who are not in this meeting to connect with us at 2 p.m. for the true enjoyment. We have planned a lot for you guys, and we will be taking you to the second half of the college life. This was all very formal. We were introducing you to our university. और अब हम तुम्हें कॉलेज लाइफ से इंट्रोड्यूस करवाएंगे, विच इज बहुत ही ज्यादा एक्साइटिंग और बहुत ही ज्यादा फन होता है कॉलेज लाइफ में. तो वो हम लोग 2 बजे मिलेंगे. एंड at 2 there is also our test, and a feedback form will also be shared to you. So you all are requested to be present at 2 p.m. So let's quickly grab some healthy food and we will rejoin at 2 p.m. guys.
Thank you, Pradeep ji. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, students.
Thank you, everyone.